Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to week 3 of the Fall Skirmish. I'm Zeke, and this week we are joined by kittyplays.
Hello, you beautiful people. It is such a pleasure to be here. We had so much fun this morning with the EU cast, and now I'm excited to get into all my besties in the NA. See how well they perform. Good luck, guys.
That's right. If you guys don't know about Kitty, you need to take some time. Send her a follow. She's incredible. You've also done some really neat things with like Discord. You want to talk about that?
Yeah. So I'm all about promoting some women who are wanting to become pros. You know, you wanna play better. You want to up your game. So I started a Discord. It's for all regions and for all consoles, all skill levels. Just about getting in together, playing some scrims together, and ultimately putting you on the path towards greatness. We're here to help, and I'm really excited about it.
There you go.
So reach out to me on Twitter at kittyplays if you guys want an invite link, and I've got a nice little neat thing there where you can reply to my friends and get a link from them.
There you go. You need to take some time to do that. Now, on top of that, during this week, we saw the trials. Now, if you did not have time to watch it, we got you covered. We put a video together.
It was wild.
It was wild. Let's take a look.
Howdy, y'all. This Take Me Home, Country Roads by, well, my friend there, John Denver, is Country Jack. Almost heaven, tilted towers.
Alright, first up is the Dusty Dogs. You might have CDN, but he ain't dropping bombs. So when your squad wipes, it's time to clear comms. You a Rift Raider, then I'm a Crusader. Serving up kills, just call me your waiter. Can't stop the force, coming at you like Vader. Rockin' turkey lips, no Tfue. John Cena, llamas can't see you. Bush bandits, I know you didn't plan this. I'm out here getting money, and y'all just taking candidates. When I take first place, I take my money in bands. Kids killing other clubs, like look at what these hands did. Names I see are Ninja and King Richard. You high up on the platform, but don't think that I won't get you. Bet you feeling different when that blue pump hits you. Fortnite's about to be a cold case. Catch you out and kill it, leave your loot in a cold place. 1v4, about to snag a squad ace. Got the deagle heads flying like some eagles. You know it's lucky llamas, so we ain't being peaceful. Let's go!
Fall skirmish, you understand? Where my dusty dogs at? Let's go, baby! Bush bandits, we can't stand it. Always camping when the dogs run rampant. Lucky llamas think they about that drama until the dusty dogs crack them open pinatas. We grind Fortnite, we don't mess with Fortnites. Pull out the dual pistols, hit your dome tights. Drop dusty, leave your booty musty. Keep our skills sharp so you know we never rusty. Rift Raiders, ripping right at kites. But we see them coming, yeah, we got them in our sights. Their armor be creaking, we'll leave their body leaking. Make them look like noobs who only play on the weekend.
So very clearly, if you missed out, man, that's like not even, that's a small percentage of everything that went down.
Total legend. I mean, sees his bars when he had everyone in his Discord start barking when he's asking for his dogs. Like, it's the little things.
It's the little things.
He has all the little things, though. Like, all of them. He just gets it.
That's right.
Yeah.
Now, let's also take a look at the standings. So after those trials, some people won. So let's take a look at the winners. Right off the bat, Garage was taken by the Dusty Dogs. Architect was Bush Bandits. A to B was a tie between Dusty Dogs and Fortnite. On top of that, you got No Shots Fired was the Lucky Llamas. The Budget Cosplay was taken by the Fortnites. Club Anthem was Dusty Dogs. Bushes was Bush Bandits. No surprise there, similar name. And Food was also taken by the Fortnites. Now let's take a look at the current point breakdown coming out of that. So this includes the wheel spins. So Rift Raiders got 2 wheel spins. They got 50 points from that. And then the Lucky Llamas also got a wheel spin as well.
Yeah, they got those nice participation points.
Oh, shots fired.
Yeah, but as you can see, the Fortnites, yeah, I may or may not be hugely biased towards the Fortnites, but yeah, we're coming up on top. All right, I don't mind sharing it because in the end, we're going to slide in for that victory.
There you go. Speaking of clubs, do you want to bring up the club standings? Would you like to?
Yeah. So are you guys ready for this?
Production value.
I know.
So Bush Bandits, they're just keeping up with their reign of terror right now. They've got 1,865 points. The Fortnites with 1,465 points. Dusty Dogs is 1,400 points. Rift Raiders is 1,120, and the Lucky Llamas is 955 points. That's coming into week 3. That is not taking into account all the other, 6 EU games that we had. We'll have final standings.
I'm excited
later
to
on.
see what happens because I believe we had 4 or 5 Fortnite teams that actually made it to the top 10. They're going to be getting points. That's beautiful, and I'm so excited. I'm talking a lot about Fortnite already. I'm sorry, guys.
Well, she's a little biased. No, it's okay. It's all right.
Yeah.
On top of that, weekly we changed up the format. We're going with a modified format similar to last week. It's Kingpin this week, so we're doing duos, 6 matches. Victory Royales worth 3 points. Second or third are worth 2. And then 4th and 5th are worth 1.
And of course, we can't forget about the eliminations. For 8+ eliminations, you're going to be getting 3 points. 6 to 7, you're getting 2 points. And 4 to 5, you're getting 1 point. But as we saw this morning, that's not where things really matter. I mean, okay, those really matter. But what matters most are these bonuses that you can earn.
That's right. The Victory Royale will net you a 2x multiplier, and so will the 8 eliminations. Now, they don't stack. So basically, if you get a Victory Royale, next game, you're going to get double points. If you get 8 eliminations, next game, you're going to get double points. And we saw some teams utilize that to their advantage. Some, unfortunately, fell short, but that's okay.
I think some people forgot about it. You know, like it kind of felt like everyone started using it a lot later into the games, but maybe now that NA's had time to spectate EU, they'll be taking a different approach.
Yeah, there's a lot at stake here, Kitty. I mean, look at the prize pool. On top of that, you've got the club points. And then, Kitty, the most eliminations in a single match. Talk to me about that.
I know, and that was one of my favorites to watch from last game, is just keeping track of how many limbs everyone has. I think we ended up with 12 limbs, which was absolutely insane. Some really fantastic eliminations.
That also happened in Game 6. They were like, oh, we hit the last game. All right, time to slay out.
It's time, turn on button. Yeah.
Boop. On top of that, let's take a look at the rosters that we'll be playing. So right off the bat,
I'm excited to see this.
Oh man, Gubba and Dr. Lupo. Listen, I'm gonna very
friends.
quickly touch on this. Dr. Lupo believes that apple pie is better than pumpkin pie. If you disagree,
I think
that's
Gubba
okay.
had to confirm that to him too. She lost a bet, so she
did lose a bet.
had to say apple was better.
Yeah, pumpkin pie is better though.
Yeah.
But I mean, hey, Spicy 72 Hours, Crafty and Chap.
My boy Nico.
Ooh, okay.
And Umi. I love Umi. She's
That's
amazing.
Right. Okay. What about Dusty Dogs? I mean, CDN and Requiem, I mean, I'll say. I'm a fan.
Oh, they're definitely going to be people to keep an eye on. And I mean, Aiden, everywhere lately. He is the man of the hour. So any team that he's on right now, he's just, especially that top elimination mark. Like, last week he's just been, I don't know, one to watch, dropping frags.
Slaying out. What about the 4 Knights? Talk to me, Kitty.
Yay! Okay, so these are my friends. I mean, everyone is my friend. But yeah, no, we've got some really, really amazing teams. I'm so excited to see Cease play with Tanaris. And of course, we have Maddie and Hennis. They're an amazing duo. And I think that you're going to be one to watch for sure. And yeah, moving into the Llamas.
Yeah.
What about you? Who's your favorite on this team?
Oh,
I want to hear
many.
your predictions because you predicted pretty well last one.
Oh, man. You know, it's hard. So I'm not going to make any predictions because for me personally, NA is so much more difficult just because of, like, it feels like they're all good.
My
like,
money's on Deluxe 4 and Sidearms, though.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a good question. I'll get back to you on that. I will say, though, Exotic Chaotic, Tfue, and Alexia Ray and Zekro. 10 out of 10 team.
Do you think we're going to see Tfue be like the Mitro of this morning?
Of NA?
Yeah.
Mitro, so
Just
is it...
put the world on his shoulders and get that victory. He did amazing.
I mean, last week he did get a Royale flush also on the first game.
He had a flu. Did you hear about that?
Yes.
In between the games, he threw up and went back to get a victory royale. Like, if that's not a true champion, I don't know what is.
I mean, Tfue.
Always performing.
Good old Tfue.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, we're going to hop into game number 1 pretty shortly. Don't forget to use that hashtag Fall Skirmish. Let us know your thoughts. We want to hear from you. Oh, yeah. It's almost time. And don't forget to rep your favorite clubs. We have 3 weeks left to play, so we saw 6 games from EU earlier. If you missed those, that's unfortunate. EU is just incredible.
Yeah, it was
but
really
now,
good.
It's NA
It's
time.
worth waking up early for.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, and I want to hear your predictions too. So hashtags all around. Let's hear who you think's gonna win, because Zeke doesn't have an opinion for this segment.
Oh, man, there's just so many good players this week. I saw the roster list. I believe it was like this morning, and I was like, oh no. This is going to be difficult.
What I think is really interesting is a lot of the captains this week don't have regular duos. So you're seeing a
Right.
lot of people who are playing with new duos. I mean, communication's really important. Game style is really important. So I think we're going to see a lot of chaos, but a lot of really exceptional plays in the meantime. So it's going to be an interesting afternoon, to say the least.
For sure. Right now, the battle bus has launched. We're seeing where players are opting to land. Interesting point here. Floating rock moved, apparently. It's
Wait, it is moved.
It moved. Remember, the swirl was purple. Now it is moved away.
Yeah, it's headed out.
Interesting. Okay. We'll see how that plays a factor. But yeah, we'll have to like throughout the games of EU, we could kind of see where people continue to land.
I can't believe this bottom right area of the map is totally left to this
so
one team.
weird.
That's so much loot. That's so many rifts. These guys can really take time to get a strong foundation before taking any fights. And then, like we saw earlier, Lazy was abandoned. Right now, there's 3 squads in Lazy Links. So just right away, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of engagements. 98 in the lobby, so someone's already gone down. Sorry.
Over to the place.
Oh, CDN.
Tilted Towers. Now this is currently, Nick Merckx is here, and you got Aiden.
And I just saw King Richard already going down to Dr. Lupo and Gubba getting sniped by Fuzzy. So these guys are already having really, really big engagements with, I mean, their friends, which is the best of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you didn't have time to watch PAX, you missed out. And the summer skirmish, but Ghost Aiden and Nick Merckx are rivals.
Yes.
It started as Nick Merckx Towers, instead of Tilted Towers, and then Aiden at PAX.
He took it over.
Yeah, he took it over. So now it's
Yeah.
Aiden's Towers, so now we'll have to see how this rivalry, if that plays a factor here in Tilted.
So CDN has already lost his teammate, which when you're sitting in Tilted as a solo, there's 2 other, maybe actually 3
It's
other
Aiden.
full
Cracks Aiden.
squads.
Ooh.
Oh.
CDN. Now the question would be,
Ooh.
Nick Merckx, how far is he away? And destroyed.
I mean, Aiden and Destroy, they're used to practicing this area. They hear the footsteps. They knew where he was going, and they just met him with a shotgun. Hello.
Hello, great to see you.
Yeah. I'm really, really excited to see Nick and Aiden going up against each other again. I mean, that was probably one of the highlights for me from PAX. So now we'll have to see whose towers it is. I know that Nick is probably really happy to have a rematch, get his towers back, but...
Ooh, Dingle Derper takes down Cease there.
Cease! Oh my gosh! Go Dingle. Dingle's amazing and fantastic. Cease is one of the players from my team that I really, really enjoyed playing with, so it's sad to see him go down, but I mean, every single time I've been checking in on Dingle's stream, she's getting better and better and better and better, so she's definitely a player to watch out for in this game.
Ooh, this is Vivid.
First
Over to him.
Punisher.
Man, Punisher, I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of Punisher. They're curling engagement.
Oh, right into a
Ace.
precision assault rifle.
That's
Taking
right.
him out.
And now Barney is just, he's keeping Punisher in check right now. He's just keeping him where he's at, while Vivid quickly tries to get the flankerino.
Yeah, they're really, really doing a good job of making sure that they're on either side of him, not really getting him a lot of places to run out to, and yeah, just like that, when he pops out, he's met with a nice shotgun to the face.
That's
so.
right. That'll
Seeing
be...
a lot of shotguns to the
Yeah.
face already.
Oh, yeah. Especially to start the day. Not bad. Let's check out the current safe zone. So it's going to be a little far for some of these players.
So maybe it's a good thing there wasn't so many people around Paradise Palms this drop.
true.
But
Yeah.
But there is a lot of rifts for them to work with. That's one benefit about going to the corners of the map is they often do have rifts to use, and then you can just get your loot, take your time on fights, and then as soon as you see that first zone, you can make decisions on how you want to get in there, where you want to place yourself. So these guys are definitely thinking about that because it's 30 seconds till it starts closing. Oh, here we go.
This is the replay. This
With
is
our
how it
partner,
all went
KP
down.
Oh,
Look at
woo!
that.
Flicked on.
Gronky is down. And
Oh,
look.
here we go. Aiden versus Nick.
Ooh.
Aiden's not sitting too hot, though. He's got extremely low health and no shield. Aiden finishing off Nick Merck's partner. So, oh.
He gets clipped
that's
super hard.
Not what you like to see. He does have that
Wait,
rift to
Aiden?
work with.
Oh, if Aiden had walked in the front door.
Okay. Hey, at least they have similar health now. How does this guy have so many traps already?
Very, very close. Yeah,
So
I was going to say, you've got the... Well, here's the thing. They're close enough that if he uses it, they can kind of follow up, but at this point, you got to just
sitting behind
disengage.
those stairs and behind the stink, like, he was in a good position, but... Oh!
He caught him mid-air?
No!
Aiden!
No, not
Wow.
like this. Oh, okay, that's what you definitely don't like to see happen. Or like, I don't know, if you're a fan of Aiden, then
I guess, yeah, if you're an Aiden supporter, then awesome.
yeah, you're making in your house right now. But I mean, that's really tough to see. Almost made the escape, but you're so vulnerable when you're up there on the parachute, and he pays for it.
That's right. Tendons and Double, they're trying to close in here on Aiden and Destroy. They want some of this action.
They've got great high ground, but I mean, they're engaging with Aiden and his city. That's always going to have a risk attached to it.
That's true. That's true. And here's the thing, though. He's kind of like in a bad spot just because of like where they flanked from. So they have to look to... Oh, that's a grenade.
Is that the same team? They're just bouncing it off? Because I
Yep.
do see there's a few teams to their northwest on the road. They definitely hear the shots here. Oh, and
It's Symphony.
some people coming in with either a rifts or a jump pad in between them.
And look, Tendon's just going to top off there.
Yes,
Yeah, look, it's Nico and
Tendon's got
Symphony.
a safe little clock tower to hang out in.
Nobody's
Nobody's going to expect he's taking a chug
Yeah,
in there.
and that's the thing, though, is like they really couldn't engage. Like, right, they got engaged on, so they're on the back foot, so they have to kind of disengage, reassess things, and then Tendons is like, cool, that gives me 15 seconds to do this. Let's take a look at the current
Wow,
scoreboard.
already.
Aiden, they have 4 points
What
on
did
the board.
I say? Aiden is just an absolute slayer when it comes to these games, and he knows how to get kills. He knows how to navigate through Tilted. He just does an exceptional job with that. So this is his time to get these. And if you're looking at the zone, the southernmost part of it is in Tilted. So you're going to see a lot of people rotating up from the south through Tilted and thus through Aiden.
Thus through Aiden.
And if I was in this game, that's not who
Just
I would want to
avoid
see
Tilted.
there.
Yeah.
I don't mind finding him in other places, you know, but he has just pure advantage here.
Right. And they secure another set of eliminations. They have 6 eliminations on the board right now, Kitty. That means they have 2 points to
That's
start the day.
amazing.
Over
Chat
to Chap
pushing
and
up.
Crafty.
Did he go up or down? I missed that one.
I'm not sure.
Out to the side.
It was so fast.
Backwards. Oh yeah, it looks like they headed out towards the southwest, towards that cabin. They can regroup, reassess, get out of the zone. Crafties and Chap are in the zone. Still only ticking for 1, so it's not the end of the world. And they make their push. Chap's a very aggressive player, especially near his woods. You know,
Oh, yeah.
as I have come to learn many times. It's too soon. It's too soon.
It's too soon. You're right. He sees Platypus there.
And goes for the shots. He has the grappler to work with. Nice extra small pot to use. Top up to 150. Oh, and Ninja. Is he in Tomato too? I couldn't tell from the angle. I think he's close by. High distortion, getting the high ground on Vivid. Vivid's kind of left just making sure he gets nice shots on people. Editing out. He knows, it's not his teammate. Knows work is below him.
Yeah, they're down below right there.
Yeah.
And this is going on Tomato Temple, so we can see 2 different things happening all at the same time.
My mind.
What's interesting is that my mind. What's interesting is that Vivid knows that
Who do I
there's a player up top, but he's not really phased by it. He's just chilling. Look, he takes down, basically do work.
Yeah, finishes him immediately. I mean, every single elimination counts here. Vivid is already at 3 eliminations. If he gets this next one against High Distortion, I mean, that's 4. That's a point. And as we saw earlier, every single point counts and every single point matters.
HD left bend for himself here.
I mean, if anyone can do it, HD can.
That's true.
He's an exceptional player. But, I mean, these guys are not, they're not giving him a chance.
Vivid
He still has that grappler to work with. But, I mean, when you're getting spammed from one side and pushed up with the shotgun on the other. Oh, shotgun SMG, actually. So.
They're trying to bring down this whole structure. Honestly, I would have just taken the grappler and just bailed. Just grapple once, put a wall behind you, grapple again.
I think he came down. I don't know if he took some fall damage when he was coming down. Ooh, gets
Barney.
a nice shot on Barney. Vivid looking to break through, and I mean, going
Very
up
clean.
against a player like Vivid, he's so methodical. He plays this game so clean.
Yep.
I would call it. It's just
Whew, look at that. Without skipping a beat, they're like, and we are
Really?
out.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye now.
Oh,
Tfue and Exotic,
Jamag.
Chaotic.
He's got nice high grounds.
He's also got burgers.
So
and
I had a
fries.
chance to play with A-Drive. He
Yeah.
is a Pokemon streamer.
Ooh.
And he's from former Fortnites. His teammate is Jamag, who's also a great guy from Vancouver. Tallest guy I've ever met, if you'd believe it. He's like 6'9".
Wait, what? Really?
Yeah.
Jo is?
Yeah.
Geomon. Okay. Now, question: is he taller than Hamlin's? Chat, you decide.
It's tough. It's
tough.
close.
It's
we might
tough.
need to get a measuring tape out.
That's right.
Yeah.
72 hours down below.
Oh, Dingledurper.
Oh, she's just out in the open.
Well, she has that's what's it called? Shadowstone activated, it looks like.
Yeah. We got a replay coming in. This is Ninja and King Richard. Looks
Yeah,
like
he
King
lost
Richard's down.
his teammate early. Oh, and
And
then
it
Parallax
goes down to
finding the final
Parallax.
kill.
Wait,
Janet's
Aiden.
down. Who's Janet's teammate? Oh, Margos.
Yep, Margosi, the winner of PAX.
Amazing player. I mean, I said as soon as we have these open qualifiers, we're going to get so many new people who just aren't well-known streamers that come up, just ooh.
Okay.
I mean, that was nice.
He had to grapple. He should have grappled down, but it's okay. It's all good.
Well, if you grapple down, you take damage still.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
So he would have hurt himself faster.
Margosi's like 1 HP.
Oh.
Fear itself closing in, joining the fray, saying Aiden.
K-Prin knocking Valk. I mean, there's so many different teams here. Sidearms and Deluxe are just hiding in their house.
Destroy opens the door and says, Aiden, what are you?
Come
Aiden,
on
come on
in."
inside, dude. We're okay.
I mean, people are definitely going to be wanting to get aggressive on these eliminations.
see.
I'm not sure who knocked, but there's so many people in here. Margosi trying to get those bandages off, but Fear heard the heals. He
Yeah.
knows there's someone in there who might not be feeling too healthy and wants to take advantage of that.
The llama, sir. So yeah, Margosi's teammate Janet Rose is down.
I know, he needs to get to her, and he actually might be able to here because there's so many different teams around, a lot of noise. I think he might actually pull this off, and it looks like he is going for the revive,
Oh,
and he's got
barely.
it.
She probably has
I
like
can just
maybe
hear
4
Janet squealing on her stream right now.
HP. Like, come get me now.
Ree! My king. I love Janet. She's an incredible player. She's so kind and really interested in improving as a player too. I see her practicing a lot, and she loves being part of these events. So it's great to see her with one of the best out of PAX.
That's right. Margosi.
See how much harm they can do to the rest of these guys. And
now
I did
they're
see
both back
Valkyrie
up.
get knocked, but it looks like she was rezzed and did get heals off. So Zate doing a good job probably finishing off the people that they were fighting. And Aiden and Destroyer, they're back up to 6 eliminations. Vivid has 4 on his own, which wild.
Tom finds an elimination there.
Oh yeah, Aiden and Destroyer getting pushed on by Lamaser and Fear. I believe
The
that
llama, sir. I love that name.
Sidearms and Deluxe were in this house next to them. I think they're choosing to put on their shells, tuck their legs in, and turtle.
Kitty, Aiden, and Destroy just hit our third threshold. They have 8
Look at
eliminations.
how many are in this lobby right now. Aiden, for me, for the love of God, please get 18 eliminations. I made a prediction earlier we would see an 18
Yeah.
elimination game, and I do not like being wrong.
Yeah, so if you missed that.
That's all I'm asking for is
Yeah.
18 eliminations.
So if you missed it earlier during EU, Kitty was like, Kitty was like, hey, look, I want one thing today, and that's 18 eliminations.
Yeah,
Give
that's
me
it.
18 eliminations. We actually got close. We got 12.
12, yeah,
Not
that
too
was...
far off. It's, yeah.
I mean, they're sitting at 8 with 70 people left in the lobby.
That
And
by
Aiden is not
itself.
the type of person to let up on the aggression. That's just his play style. I can just... And he's got a lot of momentum. Oh,
Yeah.
Melly pushing in. I mean, as I'm talking, he's taken quite a few hits.
That's okay. He's
But
kinda
he just
surrounded.
seems to have an unending supply of small pots. But I think if they knew that Janet and Sidearms were close by, they'd be definitely taking shots on them. But I think the angle's not right.
Yeah.
And they're going to let them make it into zone.
Yeah,
But
they don't-
there's definitely going to be an altercation here. Symphony is just on the other side of that basement house.
Bizzle's down.
Knocked out and shotgun by Cloak.
Janet
Hate
goes
to
down
see it.
again.
Hate to see it. Jenna goes down again.
Yeah, she's down
Not
again.
like this.
But Margosi's right there. It's okay. She's going to be fine.
And he's got a nice little build there. It's pretty safe. There is quite a few teams. Again, Deluxe and Side are able to skirt past Symphony, which I think is great for them. You know, that's not a team that you want to run into. They look pretty strong right now.
Yeah. Look at the leaderboard right now, Kitty.
I know.
8 eliminations. So, I mean, don't forget about that 50K most eliminations in single match. That means right now, currently it's 8, and then whatever else they get.
I already said 8 is getting it. Zeke, I don't know why you're thinking anyone else is going to be up there.
You're right,
but
you're right.
I mean, with that, Vivid has 5 eliminations.
Yeah, he just went down, though, so they had 6. So they'll get 2 points on the board.
Okay, 6 is still great.
Yeah, I mean, still 2 points. It's huge. 2
points, as we saw, has been the difference maker. So getting those is very, very important. A-Drive is sitting on 1 health here. Thief's getting ready to push up. I mean, we'll see what Zhao does, but he looks pretty worse for wear as well.
I'm just surprised we still have 63 players left.
It looks like they're
alive.
focusing him. Oh, and taking shots from the side. Yeah, 50 health on Thieves from 150 is not something you want to. Oh, Ambrew goes down to A-Drive, our Pokemon streamer, our Fortnite player. A-Drive, A-Drive. I actually had a chance to play with him for trials. And
Caster Curse, we did it.
He is down. Hey, Zhao is still alive, so this is a 1v1, but I mean, the man, the myth, the legend, Tfue pushing in.
Margosi and Janet go down to destroy Aiden. I think that means that, do they have 10? They have 10 eliminations. Kitty, there's still 59 players left in the lobby.
And it's game 1. 60.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, 59. That's crazy. I mean, what do we expect from Aiden these days? He is just a straight slayer. And the funny thing to me is, like, I don't know if his intention is to get top 5. You don't normally see him there, but he still performs so well in these tournaments. Zhao getting both chaos and Tfue down low. Oh my.
Thieves, though, he sneaks in and finds 3 eliminations.
Oh, that is not what you want to see happening if you're Tfue.
Yeah.
Those guys definitely had the advantage. They were the ones making the aggressive play.
I'm sorry. I believe Aiden has 11 eliminations
now. Yeah, they easily took outside in Deluxe.
They have 12.
What did I tell?
I can't even keep up with this.
Zeke, you know from now I'm just the psychic in the group.
That's right.
And
yeah.
just
No
never
Stradamus.
underestimate me. This is.
Wow.
It's gonna get better. Well, I mean, Aiden has no more healing.
Imagine
I
if
think
he
I
found a
cursed him
med
with
kit.
not finding any minis, but I'm
He
actually
hears
surprised that Side and Deluxe didn't have any healing for them to pick up after that engagement. But he's got 3 chiller traps. Maybe we'll see him use it.
Just slide in.
Oh, and
that victory.
reverse. So reverse is also in my club, I think.
You don't know.
I don't think he is actually, but we played some games recently, and he's a really, really cool player.
Oh yeah, for sure. Man, I just can't believe Aiden and I just. How do you drop? It's the first game, and Aiden's like, "Hey, me and my duo, no worries, we got you on the sleighs."
Yeah, I mean, half the lobby's left, and they're sitting on 12 eliminations. They're playing this like it's a pub game, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, they're taking out these teams with ease, and have just continued to do so. Destroy is now running into Cloak and Crispy. Both of these guys are very healthy right now. They've got full shield, full health, and I don't know if these guys know what they're running into. Looks like Destroy and Aiden did not.
They're both
but
down.
12, that's 12 though.
That's
12 eliminations. That was our record earlier, right?
Yes, it
this
was
morning?
for EU. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was set in
so-
game number 6.
Amazing, amazing job, you guys.
Whew. Clarifying Creo here.
So 72 hours, 3. He needs 1 more for that point. Flame and Fuzzy are sitting at 3. They need 1 more for that point. Myth just got eliminated by Hogman.
Strugs finds an elimination on Aspect. And I mean, look at this. Kitty, we have literally 43 players in the lobby. Just look at the top right. Look at your mini-map right now. Look at everyone scrambling.
Well, luckily, what's happening is it's not playing up onto that mountain. I mean, that 43
true.
would be maybe 18 now if that happened. But these guys are sitting well. Like, they've got it looks like they got a lot of shield, most of them. I see Alexia Ray scattered in there. There's a lot happening on this edge. It would be terrifying if Alexia died to Cloak. I would cry a little bit inside. But boyfriend, girlfriend rivalry would spark, I guess.
Oh.
But yeah, so they are dating.
Oh, I didn't know
Alexia
that.
and Cloaksy. So,
All right.
and they're getting pretty close to each other in game. And I don't want to see that on the kill feed, guys. Okay.
Ooh. So 72 hours knocks Fuzzy, and then Flame shotguns 72. So I believe Tom is down currently.
Ooh, and we just see Poach and SVGE. They have 4 now, so they're up into a point. Flame and Fuzzy are into a point, and Fuzzy was just knocked. So I should be able to get him revived, which he just did. And yeah, Crispy looking for that limb. Finds Zoof and finds Net. That was clean. That was great teamwork on their part. Probably a lot of communication. Ah, right into Capron. Oh my gosh, there's another person that's coming through here.
He's just utilizing this RPG to find eliminations and knocks left and
Eliminations sitting on the side of zone where you know there's people below you that are going to need to push out to the next one is just a great position to be in. And he's not there by accident. Cloaksy's a very, very strategic player. And yeah, we see Alexia Ray has the high ground. Coming up, I think this is Poach who's below her now.
Now he
Getting
doesn't own the
spammed. There's a
floor.
lot of different teams that are spamming at them right now. Being in that center ground is kind of risky because, I mean, people aren't usually looking high when they see the people in the center running across, and the people from below are looking up at you in the center. So definitely a little bit more risk to take the middle place, but oh, that's not that's his teammate. Nice.
They got the campfire.
Like to see the campfire. Just relaxing. While
Look at that. Linean gets eliminated.
the craziness of this lobby is happening. We have 27 remaining.
So Cloaksy currently 5 eliminations.
Yeah, they've
along
got
with
7
Crispy.
collectively.
Yeah.
So they need 1 more for that 3-point mark, and they know it. I'm sure that they're just going to play their best game to try and get that 1 extra elimination, and I mean, then hopefully move right into that victory royale as well.
Get the new safe zone northwest-ish. Now, here's the thing. We kind of moved away from that spot, so they're going to potentially move back onto old
Go up
builds.
the mountain. Go up the
Yeah.
Oh, dropping
Mountain
someone.
always wins. Lucky Shots has gone down.
And look at that, look at how these guys are playing. Like, they are staying. They have a 3-foot cord that they've tied to each other's waists, and they are not separating from that. Alexia Ray getting knocked out by Joseph. And I mean, these guys need 1 more elimination. You just see Cloak hunting. Look at him go. He's got that double barrel and
One
more rocket, which, oh.
Did he find it? It was close.
Didn't look like it took any damage off, so I don't think we'll see him push through that, but he knows there's someone directly below him, directly in front of him.
Look, Crispy got an elimination, so that means they're now at that 3rd threshold.
Wow,
They have
congratulations,
3 points.
you two.
Now, don't forget Aiden and
This
his
is wild.
duo.
I think a lot of people were, I don't know if we were expecting this many people
Alive?
getting getting that 2 times multiplier first game.
Yeah, that's true.
So we're gonna see 3 people, unless Cloak and Crispy win with that 2 times multiplier going into game 2. So
that's I don't know, Kitty. There's still 20 players. I don't know how we do
might see 3
this.
people with the 8 times or the 2 times multiplier. Alexia Ray not getting rezzed.
Ghost
Sean.
Sean.
Ooh,
Again.
I mean, I have no idea how he is not taking any spray damage from this, but
What is happening?
methodical
they have 10.
player. Yeah, 10 eliminations right now, 14 still remaining. And these guys are working together so well. They're getting the edit plays, making sure that they're both working together for the eliminations.
That is 11. Kitty, they're at 11 eliminations.
Okay,
they're
so they need
1
2 more. Oh,
behind
Nico's
Aiden.
still alive. So Nico's actually a good friend of mine from Vancouver as well. There's quite a few Vancouver players in here, to be honest.
Oh, that's number 12.
The cursor, oh my god, 13.
They have 13.
Okay.
They overtake Aiden in game number 1. What is happening?
We were 100% not expecting this. Cloak is choosing, oh, and Valk decided to drop down and get finished.
14.
I mean, I'm sure these guys are laughing right now.
Look how many people are above. Oh no, Cloak is, they're both
5th.
They've
Oh,
been.
so there is quite the tier of people right now. Taking the slurp, and then I'm sure we'll be
Heal
on the
off.
hunt.
Here we go.
They have 6, so if he can find 2 more, doesn't look like it. People are gonna die to the storm.
It's a 1v1. Where's the other player? They're
He's
using the
bandaging,
bandages. It's not going to
and
be enough.
excels.
Man.
Wow, what a game.
The slurp juice alongside that cozy campfire. That was enough.
So Zayt and Valk end up finding second place. So
true.
that's 2 points for them. Excels getting the 2 points from the 6 eliminations, and then also that victory royale. 2 times multiplier going into game 2. Oh my gosh, we're only on game 2. I feel
this
like
is
that
only
game
2.
was like 7 games altogether. Okay.
Yeah.
Can we talk about these eliminations right now?
Yep.
Cloak
Let's do
and
it.
Crispy. 14 eliminations.
That's currently
On game
the
1.
day's record. We saw 12 in EU. And the
So,
final game, by the way.
Because of that, they're going to get 3 points. But a 2 times multiplier going into game 2. So if they can somehow recreate their performance in this late game, next game, another 6 points.
That could be crazy. Let's take a look at the
Amazing.
final moments coming in from that game number 1. That's right. That was only the first game of the day.
Yeah, I don't know how we were just so excited about Aiden.
Oh. So look, Poach goes all the
That's
way
a
up
big,
top.
I mean,
And he stops Zayt there, and then that's it. Excels is sitting down below. He's got the cozy campfire. He's taking up with the slurp juice,
yeah,
and
that's,
it's not enough.
yeah.
Poach, man, he said, Zayt, listen.
I know,
stop.
it's an interesting play for him to decide to go up instead of finding people below him, but
That's true.
he must have had like intel, been keeping an eye out on the map, knowing who's above him and who's below him. But
Yeah.
he's another very strategic player.
Man.
Good job, guys.
So we saw a lot of things happen this game. We saw Aiden, him and his
Oh,
duo.
my heart.
They dropped 12 eliminations, pretty much at what felt like the start of the game. And we're sitting here going, wow, 12 eliminations.
If this is what we
That's
have to
it.
look forward to in the rest of these games, like, okay, just keep on keeping on, everybody. You're doing great. This is just
So basically, NA
Too
heard
much for
us
me.
say that EU is our
We
in our
were
hearts, and they were
impressed by
like,
the 12.
whoa, stop.
we
want your
raise
heart.
you 14.
Yeah, wow, unbelievable.
Game 1.
Game number 1. That also means, again, like Kitty pointed out, the double 2 times multiplier is going out 3 ways. So we got the victory royale, and then 2 people that hit more than 8.
Yep.
My,
Yep.
My goodness.
So every single time we have that multiplier, it makes the next game that much more entertaining for us, I think, because it's just every single elimination, every single point you get matters that much
right.
more. So I think, the standings are going to be as they are this game, but it's going to be really, really cool to see how they are going to be after the next game.
The next game.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at the highlights coming out from game number 1 on the day.
Oh, yay! I mean, seriously, I'm going to bug you so bad about that later. You already know. And okay, also, if we talk about that Aiden play, like those guys stayed alive for so long in Tilted. They fought so many people and stayed healthy. Oh, so Poach also had 8 eliminations. Zeke, are you listening?
Yeah.
Poach also had
So-
8 eliminations. So we now have 4 teams that are headed into game 2 with the 2 times multiplier.
Wow. Yeah, here we are.
Are we?
Did you want an exciting day of Fortnite? We did too. Let's do it. Here we are.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
just unbelievable
My
play
heart
coming out from
is
game
actually
1.
just not taking this right now. That's unbelievable. I think the max we had out of EU was 2. I mean, did we ever have a 3?
No, we had 3.
We had a 3.
It was game number 5 heading
5
into
and-
game number 6.
Yeah, so
this is already
a
4.
good start. And like, it's very important to highlight. You can have as many people. I mean, well, 100 divided by 8. That many people. But it's just, it's gonna be good.
All right, we
I'm
starting off the day
actually at a loss for
strong.
words. I was not expecting that.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, especially the moment that we see them overtake Aiden with the 12 and
I
they drop the
know.
14.
I know, he's a straight slayer. But apparently Cloaksy is even more of a straight slayer.
That's right.
It's
And then we
just-
put them together and we said, good luck, everybody else.
I know.
I mean, what do you guys at home think? Hit us
Well,
with that
I mean,
hashtag.
sitting there with the 14 eliminations, they got to be feeling pretty comfortable.
Well,
they
you-
might think that nobody can recreate that now,
Well, you
but-
also have to think there's probably like a little air of stress because they're like, yeah, we dropped 14. We got 5 games left to go. What if someone else tries to slay out? If they get 15, then now it's on us to try and get that most eliminations in a single match bonus. So then they have to work harder.
I feel
Actually,
like
no,
they
do
might-
that because we want to see more play. Do that. Go ahead.
They
Yep.
definitely might be, well, I mean, having that 2 times multiplier is going to make them play very strategically. Like, you want to utilize that to, the most benefit. So getting that at 8 elims and maybe stopping the aggression like they had last game, because they just went right into it, right into 14. And I mean, that could be for the most limbs, but they know they got the most limbs now. Well, it could be overtaken, but now, you know, maybe slowing down a little bit and trying to get that victory royale as well once they get 8 limbs. So it's like 8 for the 3 plus the 3 times 2.
Yeah.
12 points in 1 round. Will we see someone get 12 points in 1 round
If they do that, I'll lose my mind. I'll actually lose my mind. That would be insane. I honestly, I almost feel like it's going to happen now. Just because you said it. Because you are Nostradamus and you see the future.
I predicted a lot of things today. I did not predict that Dingle Derper shotgun flick, though. So that was amazing.
Shout outs to you, Dingle Derper.
I love you,
Dingle Derper. Why did I say Derper? I can't speak today. Sometimes I just forget how to speak. Everyone at home, again, hashtag Fall Skirmish. Let us know what you think. That was a pretty impressive game, number 1. Now, do you think this new kill record of 14 is going to be beaten? Yes or no? What do you think?
18. Coming for that number
18.
1
You
spot.
did say 18 earlier this morning. You were like, let me see 18. Imagine
if anyone's going to do it, I said it was going to be Aiden, but apparently it also might be Cloaksy.
Cloaksy's like, 18? Did you want 18?
Coming right up. Game number 2.
Ooh. Oh, my goodness. Are you hoping to see anything done differently heading into this game?
No.
No.
I mean, I would be really satisfied with just the exact same game, maybe seeing more from the other players. We were pretty focused on Aiden just because his eliminations were so high, and then we focused on Cloaksy, but we missed Poach. Like, getting those 8 eliminations, like, that's nothing to be joked about. That takes a lot of different duos that you're running into and dominating, and so I think just making sure we get a good eye on everyone else this game.
Yeah.
More opportunities for more people to slay out. I want to see 5 people going into next game with 2 times multipliers. No pressure.
No pressure.
But that also means there's a lot of people who aren't getting close to that 4. So you have to realize that when you see people that are getting over 8 or that 12 or that 14, they're denying other people the opportunity to get that 1 point.
Yeah, that's true. And I mean, I think you kind of bring up a good point earlier. There's a lot of incredible talent here. Even just over the last few days, I've just kind of like been, going through Twitter and watching people post clips. And I feel like, and this is something I kind of wanted to touch on for a little while now, but after PAX, I feel as though a lot of these players, there's almost like a spark that's kind of been a flame, if you will, that's been lit inside them, that they're like, I want to be the best. And every day you see these people committed and improving. And that's what you see here, right? I mean, again, day 1 of week 3,
and
NA,
they want that
they're
prize
like,
pool.
Of course. On top of that, you've got the club points. So there's multiple things, there's multiple factors. So like, I want to be the best. I also want to be the best for my club so we can all walk away with something cool.
I love that. I love the idea of the clubs because it's creating a lot more connections between players. You see a lot more people practicing together.
Is Loot Lake moving? Is the
just
floating
a
island
good time
moving?
together. No, I think it's stationary. It definitely moved a little bit since last game.
It moved a little bit. Yeah. This guy is on the move. Listen.
Where is it going?
Did you know this is where is it going? The community dubbed the cube Kevin. I don't know if you saw that.
Aw, Kevin.
So that's actually
Kevin
Kevin's
on the
kingdom.
Map. Okay.
Yeah, the floating island is Kevin's kingdom. That's
Okay.
dubbed by the community. There you go.
Great job, community. Great
There you go.
at naming things.
Back over to Tilted Towers. Nick Burks
what
is
I
very
like
much
to
alive.
see, as long as Aiden and Nick are alive, we are in for some entertainment. Unless Nick decides to rift away and get one-shotted.
Man, so yeah, taking a look at the loadouts, they don't have much.
Ooh, C's getting the knock on KP5. I believe Dingle's
With a pistol.
teammate is C's, or Dingle's teammate is KP5. So it looks like he's getting a little bit of revenge this game. Oh, and Cloak
is down.
Oh, that is not what you like to see when you're in this game.
Oh,
And
wow.
C's finishing off Dingle. Looks like he's going to go for the Res and Tanaris.
And
That's
yep,
great.
there you go.
Oh,
Wow.
go Fortnite.
That's right.
Yes.
Don't forget, Kitty is a Fortnite, so she'll be
I'm
maybe
not
a little
biased at all.
Over to the truck stop. Looks like Vape Jesus is here. And so keep in mind, Crispy and Cloaksy were on the duo from before. They were the ones that dropped
Okay.
14.
So this is a lot of pressure on Crispy now. They do have that 2x multiplier. They definitely want to see it be used. So it's up to him now to try and get those 4 eliminations, maybe get that 1 point, turns into 2. But it's going to be interesting to see what he decides to do. Is he going to try and get aggressive and go against these two, or maybe get better positioning and then go for some third parties because he's only a solo? But it looks like he does want to fight these two, or they want to.
They want to
Babe
fight him.
Jesus is pushing him. Oh,
Babe
and he
Jesus.
gets a great shotgun on him, looking to get the finish. But again, you're only getting those points if you get to 4. So
right.
him getting that finish, and if he risks his life, there's still no points.
Oh, he clips him once. Oh.
And, yeah, so that's a little difficult. Zhao just going down to Saf. So yeah, it's not what you like to see when you have the teams with the 2 times multipliers. It's definitely going to be very frustrating for them. I don't want to hear what their comms are like right now, but I mean, it happens. And it happened to Kinstar earlier today. So hopefully they'll just have another opportunity at that 2 times multiplier, and then they can move that into more points later. But now we are here, and Requiem is alive. Requiem?
Requiem.
Yep. I can do this.
We can do this together.
Because I know he died really early in Tilted, so C's was
Yeah.
actually left on his own for a while. So C's has the support of his teammate, Nick, Mercs, and Gronky sitting in the tower over there. Oh, and
Tifu,
Tifu getting
though.
aggressive on Margausi.
Margausi,
So
yep.
they must have already, oh, they have 0 eliminations, but it doesn't look like Janet's anywhere to be found. Oh, they're splitting them. So if you look to the left on the mini-map, I think that's Janet.
All the way on the left.
On the left of the mini-map, that little green marker is Janet. Margausi is this one right in front of
Yeah.
us.
Oh, Tifu immediately
I
lasers him.
Yeah, you do not want to be on the other end of Tifu with an assault rifle.
Yeah, no.
Oh, it looks like he does eliminate. Oh, okay, so Janet was just knocked down over there. They left her and went for the finish. So they are out of this.
I think
but-
that's kind of smart, you know. If you've got the down anyway, just track down the second player,
Well,
and they get the elim.
100%. Yeah, they don't need it. But especially in a place like Shifty, you know, there's not a lot of opportunity for that early third party. You know, a lot of people are going to be focused around Tilted. So
Ninja knocked out Gubba. That must mean that Ninja and Dr. Lupo are probably looking to face off pretty shortly.
Renee going down to Threefo.
Tendons and Double.
I mean, this is a lot of time spent for these 2 kills. And I know as Aiden, oh, King Richard getting
shotgun Lupo. Yep, that's it. They're
Hate
out.
to see it.
So Lupo and Ninja, they faced off. Ninja wins this round. Tendons drop super low. There you go. He's down.
Yeah,
Now they're trying to follow up.
if we know Aiden does not like to spend too much time getting these eliminations. So I'm sure they're like, that took too long.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
get healed up quick. Actually, they're pretty good on health, and now they're going to be moving on to hopefully find Nick and C's.
Yeah, so look, Nick is
Who
by
are just
himself.
quietly looting.
Oh no, Gronky is there. So you got CDN versus Nick versus Aiden.
Yes. And they are full duos. So there's 6 people
Should be
still alive
fun.
and Tilted. And here's Reverse with Capron, seeing what they can do over in Snobby. It's so nice when you have that early purple assault rifle. It's
Yeah.
just
You're good to go. You're like, thank
yeah,
you.
you are feeling really good. And it looks like
Oop.
they're choosing to rift. But again, if they heard this and you have a purple assault rifle, you should be taking shots.
There
And now
you
you
go.
hear them coming out. Because you're so vulnerable when you're flying like that. So sometimes the choice to do that isn't the best one, but it looks like it paid off for them. Heading in towards northern zone.
They're just looking to make some rotations. And you know, Kitty, it's interesting because currently looking at how many players left alive, it's still 77. So one of the things we saw for EU is like right
Ooh.
around, you know, now we're getting, oh, actually, hold on.
Chaotic, spicy
Ooh.
Tifu fights.
It's a spicy
It's a build
kind
off.
of fight.
It's a spicy fight.
72 hours
Oh,
here.
looks like someone's taking down the build. 72 hours getting a shot on Chaotic. Tifu's partner, now it's left for him. 1 versus 2. I mean,
Exotic Alex
he's
down.
definitely capable of this. It looks like 72 hours is also sitting very, very low after fighting. Yeah, looking for that right angle on the RPG.
He's just trying to locate and see where Tom is right now. And you can see, because he's super low. If he gets a explode off, it's going to be pretty disastrous.
Yeah, I don't think he has any more RPGs left. He does have those stick grenades to work with.
Takes
Taking
fall
a bit of fall damage.
It's okay. Tifu very quickly recovers. Look, down
Doesn't
low.
look like he has any healing. either. Otherwise, I think he would have used it by now. So if he's
well,
Spicy
they both
is
have
taking.
medkits.
Okay, so he's just denying him the time. Oh, and we've got 2 other squads headed in.
Oh, look at that.
They're getting close. They do have
Snood.
access to that vent. I don't know if one of them would want to use it.
Could.
Get up, get down, shake it around town. Zate getting a shot on Snood. So Zate's one of those teams pushing in. So the guys that were sitting in the Portafort, I believe, the ones to the north, they're getting pushed on by Valkyrie and Zate. Meanwhile, Spicy's was able to get off that med kit. I wasn't actually able to see if 72 Hours was able to get off his.
In the kill feed, we saw Destroy Aiden's teammate go down.
Okay.
And Zate finds Snood and Melly Pastel.
Yeah, if we can see that board with the kill count, that would be great. And then we can see if they were able to do anything with their 2x multiplier.
Tfue still sitting on no health. Ooh, goes for the disengage. Rotates in, trying to get up to get down.
Tfue doesn't need any health.
You're right.
He's fine.
Ooh, very close. Oh, look at that.
Special delivery.
Wow.
The nice thing about that island, too, is the way that it's formed, there's a lot of little nooks to kind of sneak into and hide. But, all right, it looks like there's a lot of people who have joined these guys in Tilted. It went from 6, and now I'm not quite sure how many, but I see a lot of markers choosing to make this their home. Little do they know that Nick and Aiden are still here trying to dominate it.
Don't forget, Aiden has the 2x multiplier, so points coming out of this game will be doubled.
DMO and Camille's making a play for the lower end of this. But
Look,
Nick is
Nick
patiently
knows.
waiting. And I mean, I'm sure he hears that Requiem and Seas is they're very close. They're right next door to them.
I appreciate how patient Nick is. Because most players are like, there's someone hopping outside, let's just take shots.
So Seas is actually just below.
Oh!
Yeah, okay.
Shot.
I was wondering
Impulse.
who that.
There it is. There it is.
Nice play.
Cracks Requiem once. They're trying to make a follow-up.
Where did
They're like,
everyone get pushed to?
what's happened? Where's everybody? Even
I
Gronky's
mean,
like, wait, what?
What? Oh, Creo taking out Poach with a great fall. Creo's another player that you definitely have to be looking out for. Oh, I have no idea how they just survived that. That's very impressive.
He cracks Demo.
Getting a nice shot on Demo.
Destroy, look, he's going in for the pinch right now. There's literally action happening all over the place.
It's tilted.
What's
Late
happening?
game, tilted. Oh, so they found Requiem. So just above them is Seas, and I think they know that. Oh, they dropped down, taking shots. I'm sure he knows these guys are low too. They've both been trading shotgun shots.
Look
Aiden
how
getting up
quietly
Destroy.
he's doing this. He's just being sneaky about it.
So he was able to get some really nice shots on Demo, and I didn't actually see when they knocked Destroy, but
Aiden's in a really bad position right now. He's trying to keep himself alive.
making some really good decisions on build there. Going back in for the aggressive shots. Man, Aiden. He's just out in the open. Aiden, do you realize how many people are in that tower right now? No.
And look, it's Tfue. He's
Apparently
there.
not. Is it actually?
It's Tfue. He's
Of
there.
course
He was
it's
the one
Tfue.
cracking him right there. Yep.
Oh. All right, Punisher taking out Ninja. King Richard taking out Punisher, so he might be able to actually get that revive on Ninja.
So
All right, okay.
there's still people inside the storm right now.
Nick and Tfue are changing. Oh, DMO now has found Tfue. So Aiden, okay. So Aiden's still alive somehow after fighting
some way.
a lot of different teams. I don't know if Tfue knows that he's currently lurking in here, but I'm sure he'll hear him pretty soon.
C's looking at him.
Sidearms
He's dropped
going down to
so
Saf.
low.
The Ghost org is just so strong with players like Demo and Saf and Aiden as well. Ooh,
Camille's takes down
I
Tfue.
don't know if he was expecting that either, because he knows that Aiden's close by too.
No way. Okay. I thought he was going to go for a play here.
Oh, from the hill too.
Wait, who was it? Is it Zexro?
Zexro found Aiden. I mean, look at this zone. There's so many players in this area. They don't have very far to go for the next zone. 1 minute left till that storm starts to move again. So they got plenty of time just to weed each other out right now, and I think that's what they're doing.
Smart play from Camille's there to just keep building, keep DMO alive so we can get the heal off. And look at that, basically do work goes down, so it's just HD in a 1v2. They're trying to go for the follow-up. Can they secure the elimination?
Before the reload.
Demo
HD
goes down.
getting a good shot on Demo.
Oh!
Oh!
It's a trap!
Not like this. I think
Wow.
Camille's might have thought that was one of Demo's traps, because they did put up a couple in their little area, but I do not think that he saw, just in that chaos, it's pretty dark in there, the trap go up on that side wall, so. Oh, Gronky and Nick still alive.
They're very close. Look, HD's on the other side of this brick wall.
And there's a few traps in here, so these guys really have to be careful.
Nick trying to zero in.
All
Look
this
at
loot on the ground.
loot, yeah, he's like, all right, well, I mean, no one's going to claim it. I mean, I guess.
That is exactly the type of loot pile you want to run into. I'm very surprised that HG didn't decide to pick up any of those resources, their ammo, but maybe he didn't see them. Maybe we're around an angle, behind a trap. Maybe he's worried about all the footsteps. Oh, so Nick just went down to
the trap.
the trap.
Yeah.
There's a lot of traps in there. It's really nice to have that teammate who's alive and ready to pick you back up again.
It's like they're basically next to each other. Nick takes one step and goes down to a trap, and Gronky's like, oh, it's okay, I'm here, buddy. Bizzle's still alive. Got like some
Yay!
Psalm, Zoof and Net J, Joseph as well.
Yeah, Bizzle is an incredible player. He's very, very strategic. He's a great fighter, great build fighter. So when he makes it to these late games, he's definitely one to look out for.
Looks like Zexro
So
and
Zexen-
Alexia Ray, rather.
Yeah,
Stumbling
making
over
the
my
aggressive
words.
push on these two.
They know that Nick was dropped pretty low. They know he's hurt, so they're just trying to close in. Look at that.
Yeah, I would hope they would have heard that.
Oh, that was HD.
Trap.
That wasn't even Alexia Ray.
All right, so they're getting a little bit of third party. I'm not sure where HG's positioned right now. I think he's the screen one just right below the cliff, and he is. Alexia's still sitting up on the high ground, supporting Zexro. Gronky's heading in to maybe get the res off on Nick. I mean, the zone is still only ticking. Oh, it's ticking for 2 now that it's met the zone.
HD.
Oh, Gronky was actually lost in the storm. So while Zexro pushed that with the shotgun shot, the final tick of damage was done by the storm.
That's right.
So that's, I mean, as a player, that is so frustrating. Oh, Creo, what did I
Look
say?
at that. Creo and
7
Clarify.
eliminations. Creo is a straight boss. When he's on, he's on. When he's off, he's off. But he's a really, really great player. And those guys only need 1 more for that extra point. Ninja and King Richard sitting with 6. 2 more for that extra point.
They're also already eliminated, unfortunately.
Oh, they are eliminated. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Wah,
But, I mean, still,
wah.
6 eliminations. That's 2 points, so still points on the board.
Yeah, and Sap and Nico are
Speaking
sitting
of
with 4
Creo.
too. So there's lots of people who are getting that point. Oh, this is a Creo replay.
There you go. Shotguns Pierre there. And over to them now. They're nearly at Loot Lake. There's still 41 players left.
So Creo and Clarify definitely know that they only need 1 more elimination for that extra point. So they're going to be playing super aggressive. I don't think that's changing from their playstyle earlier. Creo's definitely an aggressive player, makes very good strategic decisions. So it's going to be interesting to see how they play this one out. They know they only need 1 more, but they also probably want those extra 3 points from that victory royale.
right.
Or maybe they're going for that 14
The 14
elimination.
bomb, they're like, we're going to hit 15. Watch. I guess, though, they could try it now, and then they still have 4 games to
Yeah.
try it, you know?
Yeah, it would definitely be interesting to hear their comms right now and what their decision is to do, because there's a lot of different ways you can take this once you're getting close to that 3-point with the eliminations. So,
Ooh.
clean shot
That's
on
HD.
HD. I mean, HD did great. He was solo for a long time. These guys are getting shot on by Creo and Clarify. Oh, and I
love the
see
porta fort there.
Linane and Animal are having a fight out on the docks, too. They dropped pretty low from that.
Down to 39. Again, Creo needs 1 more elimination.
39. Like, that's still almost half the lobby.
I know.
That's wild. There's so many opportunities for eliminations. But keeping that in mind, the storm, once you get this late, Diggy just
Valkyrie's
knocked himself
down.
out while knocking Valk out with him. Okay, so that's a
All right.
1v1 over there.
That was
It's probably
things
pretty
happened.
interesting and chaotic, but
New safe zone, though. Check it out. It is in the water on Loot Lake.
That's something you don't love to see, but players have definitely learned how to use that to their advantage, whether they're getting underneath that flat in the water and protecting themselves. Fuzzy and Flame already choosing to make the push onto the lake. Creo got a knock on Sancho, so they're fighting a new squad right now. I'm sure they know that if they get that finish, that is their 8th elimination. Which, I mean, that extra point, every single point is so, so important on those leaderboards.
Back over to Creo.
So do we have very many people who are still alive with that 2x multiplier? Sweet.
Let's take a look.
Okay,
Looks
so
like
apparently no one. Everyone with the 2x multiplier has been eliminated. So all of these guys are playing for those 8 points for the 3 limbs, 6 or 7 points for the 2, and the 4 or 5 with the 1. And then for Victory Royale, you get 3 points. 2nd and 3rd gets 2, and 4th and 5th gets 1 point. So
that's right.
You always want a nice and there's the format on the side of the screen. It's so nice to be able to get a little bit of both.
Yeah, and Clarify picks up. Creo picks up a
So they did
7th
get the
elimination.
finish.
Yep, they've got 8. And
Wow,
I
that's
think that's great though that they've eliminated all the players with the 2x multiplier because they can kind of keep them in check. You're just keeping them from getting out of control.
Nobody is gonna get too much.
Tina Race is like 1 HP.
Hang on, Tina. Oh, she does go down
Aspect.
to Aspect. I mean, that's what's hard. So what Aspect did there was they chose to get that spot on the water early. They post it up, and then they just have to spam.
Right.
They're just spamming anyone that wants to also come on the water with them. And that's a great strategy if you can survive that initial push. So it pays off for them.
I'm
Getting
really
that extra
hoping.
elimination.
I'm hoping this new circle goes toward the little.
The center?
the
I
center
haven't
of Blue
seen
Lake.
that yet.
Really?
It end on the new
Little spiral down.
crevice.
So you, if you hop down, it just like spits you back down. Pretty cool.
Zexro getting a knock on Fear, finishing him off.
There you go. They are
Creo
on 9.
is there with 9. Yeah, I knew that Creo did have that knock that he was probably waiting
That's
to
10.
get finished. All right, 28 remaining. Creo is a total fragger. He is doing an amazing, amazing job. Look at that. What? What?
They have so many. So Clarify is
Oh, his
currently
team does go down.
and it looks like he's going to be finished off. That's right.
So that's 10. So he definitely knows from the last game that 14 was the highest. If he can get 5 more eliminations, which, I mean, 5 doesn't seem like a big number. But when you're in a lobby like this against this skillful players, a lot of the skillful players remain still. It's not a walk in the park, but if anyone can do it, Creo is definitely one.
Diggy goes down to Fuzzy, looks like. You can see 72
Bizzle's
hours.
still alive on that high ground. What's new? Oh,
Lenane
Lenane
going
choosing
with
for
the
the
grapple.
big grapple. Makes the cross. Zexro, 3. He needs 1 more. Oh, and Creo just got shotgun. So, I mean, 10 eliminations is great. They'll be really happy with the 3 points that they got. And
Check it out.
Sam and Bizzle with 3.
Yeah, Bizzle just eliminated 72 hours, so Tom has been eliminated.
Hi, Tom.
Bye. Miss you, buddy. But look, they need 1 more. So if they can find 1 more, that'll put them on the board with 1 point, just like you talked about. There's still 21 players left alive.
And these guys have incredible positioning.
Yeah.
They're able, like, these guys are so in the center right now. There's a lot of sounds. You hear people above, you hear people below. All you're focused on is just staying alive, noticing that new circle, knowing that you have to move soon. It's 100% out of the old circle. And then you've got the rain of fire from above.
And it looks like they actually picked up another 2 eliminations, so they're currently at that, almost at the 2nd threshold. Lenane goes down. They had 10 eliminations.
So yeah, Aspect and Lenane picking up a lot of eliminations in that final zone. Like I said, it's chaotic, but if you're part of it and you come out on top, you're gonna have a lot.
Yeah.
So we got 2 more 2x multipliers coming
right.
in. That's amazing.
So it looks like Aspect and Lenane
11
and Creo and
10.
Clarify going into the next game of ×2 multipliers.
That's amazing. So of the remaining players, the top fraggers are Psalm and Bizzle. They've got a total of 5 now. So they're sitting in that nice 1-point range. If they get 1 more, they'll be up into the 2, and then if they get 8, they'll get that 3. But Bizzle's the type of player that's definitely going to be looking for the 8. At the same time, he really highly values that top 3, number 1 finish. So, yeah, we'll have to see what they choose to do. But I mean, 6 people remaining.
Yeah.
And they're
That's
all
a
just
lot.
nice and below them. They can just keep this high ground. Psalm has lots of materials still. A great number of, oh, doesn't look like the best number of ammo though, but there you go. So this Net is practically at the bottom of this build, but he can still get lasered down on from Bizzle if he finds the right opportunity.
He tries to top off with the mini, but he's immediately punished.
That's 6 for Bizzle and Psalm. So that moves them right up into that 2-point elimination spot. Go Fortnite.
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 Now here's the thing. He does have the slurp juice. He needs to try and just.
So is that's not his teammate below. Okay.
No. Yeah, that was any. Zexro
All right,
is
so I'm
eliminated.
getting another limb, so that's 7 now. Okay.
They're 1 away.
So Bizzle and Psalm, the way that Bizzle plays, he's not going to go for the record. He's just going to go for that 8 limbs and that victory royale. If he's getting points, he wants all the points.
All the points.
All the points.
Look, Valkyrie and Zade are still down below. They're alive. So is Zoof. It's a 2v2v1.
That's an incredible performance by Zate and Valkyrie, able to survive till that top 3 spot in 2 games now.
Uh-oh.
But again, here we go. This is the fun part.
They're fighting the mountain.
Oh, and they got him.
Kitty, we talked about
What
the
did I
mountain.
tell
It's
you?
too strong. Wait, so does that mean Zoof? It must be Zoof is the only one?
Like, right now, this is Bizzle and Psalm's game. And it is. Zoof just went down to storm damage. He slid down the mountain. And like I said, Bizzle is, well, Psalm got 5 kills, but Bizzle's an amazing
Wait, so they
player.
got 8. Kitty, they got
I know.
8.
What did I tell you?
So they got the 8 eliminations and the victory
So
royale.
I got 6 points.
That. Casters.
So proud of you, Bizzle. Great job.
Teamwork.
And Psalm, you guys, Fortnite! That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. So unfortunately, I mean, okay, wait a second. Last cast, we just talked about, oh, do you think that someone's going to get both? The victory royale and the 8. And then you said next game, I think someone will get 8 and a victory royale. So,
yeah.
I mean, we're doing pretty good.
Now keep in mind, those are just straight numbers. Those aren't multiplied because of the 2 times multiplier.
But still, 6 points with no multiplier. That's an incredible job.
And now they have the multiplier.
Meticulous.
Surgical.
And that doesn't stack. So they just have the 2 times multiplier going into the next game. Hopefully they'll be able to take advantage of that. But I mean, even without the multiplier, ending a game with 6 points.
6 points.
Amazing.
That's pretty huge.
Amazing.
Yeah, and that's only the second game. We still have 4 more games to play. I'm more curious to see if anyone that had the 2 times multiplier could, made something of it. We'll have
I
to
hope
see.
so. I mean, with none of them being alive later, none of them were able to take advantage of the 5th to 1st points, but maybe some of them had over 4. I'm not sure. We'll see on the board when we see how many frags everyone got. But
yeah. I'm curious to see is how strong a mountain is. So let's take a look at the final moments where we realize
so
just
we got
how
to see
strong
mountain plays.
the mountain is.
That's it. So Zoom slid down. Psalm and Bizzle are just sitting up here like.
They're like, wait,
you just see him ticking down in the bottom there.
I mean, mountains.
Congratulations.
You have to make the early rotations. Like, that's what we've learned all summer skirmish long.
They definitely have to be
skirmish,
really happy that they got that last frag, though, on Falcon's 8, though, to bring them to that 8 mark, because that was that difference maker, because they weren't able to get the one on Zoof down below. So
yeah, that's true.
That's that final moment. You think there's a lot of eliminations left for you to get, but when that storm starts closing in very quickly, you're losing a lot of them to the storm, and that's heartbreaking.
Yeah. But now it's okay. They've got literally the clean sweep, if you will. They've got the victory out and the 8 eliminations,
the
6
kingpin.
points, and then
would you call that the kingpin?
No, I would believe currently
the most elims is kingpin.
I would assume that.
Oh, okay.
So that's still.
Could there be 2 kingpins?
Well, if that's, I mean, Cloak and Crispy currently have 14
okay,
eliminations.
I'm gonna come up with a title for when you.
When you do both?
Yeah, when you do both. That's not Royal Flush.
How about that's Kingpin, and then the Kingpins, plural, are Crispy and Cloak because they have 14 eliminations.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Sure.
Kingpin bonus active, and then the Kingpins, Crispy and Cloak, 14 eliminations. Let's take a look at some of the replays.
That works.
Coming in for the game number 2.
Aiden is such a fun player to spectate. And you guys have to understand, he's playing on a controller.
Yeah.
And not a modded controller, a regular controller, as I've learned recently.
He's just, is he our demigod?
Oh, Aiden is 100% one of the demigods of this game.
Okay,
yeah.
there you go.
Yes.
Because remember we gave...
okay, meet Mitro is
Yeah.
definitely the demigod, because not only does he perform when it comes to eliminations, but he also performs when it comes to victory royales. And Aiden is so consistent on getting high eliminations, but I don't see him as consistent when it comes to victory royales. So I think the comparable for this would probably be Bizzle to Nitro.
That's a fair assumption.
Because Bizzle does a great job getting those victory royales, getting into those top spots, but maybe not necessarily the high frag games.
Yeah.
So
there you go. Guys at home, what do you think? Hit us with that hashtag Fall Skirmish. We love hearing what you have to say. I mean, we've put 2 incredible games behind us. We have 4 more left to go. Obviously, don't forget to rep your favorite club, and please send Kitty a follow. If you haven't, you need to do that. She's super fun and hilarious. But with that, hilarious. But with that, we're gonna take a 5-minute break.
And then get standings?
And then, well, we'll see. I'll keep you posted. But with that,
get
up, stretch, get a little snack, and we'll see you in 5. Don't go anywhere.
Okay, bye, guys.
Juice? I've got an apple.
Fortnite is our game. We put your club to shame. How can you maintain when we winning everything? We never move in silence and bushes never hiding.
What's up, guys? I'm Putrid with hashtag Fortnites. Not really a cook, but decided to try my hand at this challenge. So here's the masterpiece we came up with. We got a Durr burger over here with a nice little tongue sticking out made of uncured ham. Then typical eyes made of mozzarella and olives, toasted bun, the broccoli for trees, a nice tomato temple in the back, and a sparkling blueberry limeade in a chug jug. So, yeah, that's my submission. Hashtag Fortnites.
Hi, we're back. Case made me laugh really hard. I'm glad you didn't hear that. Hi, missed you. How's it going? I'm thrown off.
I'm
this
hilarious.
Is Kitty. She's actually
No, I'm not.
so funny.
People watch my streams for the gameplay, let's be honest.
Well, you're also really good at that as well. Hi, we're back. Zeke, Kitty, how's it going? You look great. Did you just get a victory Royale? I think you did. Look great.
I hope so. I hope so. Watching this gameplay motivates me to play Fortnite. So I usually got Fortnite on one screen and then I got the skirmish on the other, and it's very distracting when you have both sets of audio. It's not a good.
Yeah,
combo.
because actually I've done
so
that
if
where
you can get a victory Royale that way.
Oh yeah, well that's fair because I've done something similar where you have like someone playing Fortnite and I land and I hear gunshots. I'm like, oh, there's no one here. It's the
I
stream.
know.
Have to mute that
It's
now.
terrifying.
Yeah, that's the thing. But if you guys are just tuning in, welcome. We just played 2 games from NA. We have 4 more games to play. What do you want to talk about? Should we fill them? If you're just tuning in, should we talk about the standings? You want to do? What do you want to do first? Standings?
I'm going to make everyone wait on the standings.
Okay. All right. Yeah. This is how we do things
Because
here.
I'm toxic. Well, I think what we should talk about is definitely the guys that have 2 times multipliers going into next game.
Okay, so
Because
that's
we never hit
standings.
on that.
That's
Well,
standings.
no, standings is overall points.
Yeah. That's where we
that'll
are right
show
now.
it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
well,
Do they
I
have a
know what
graphic
it is.
for that too?
I know what it is. So if you want to do
You know what
standings,
it is
I know
already?
what it is.
Oh, come on, guys, tell me too. Okay. Okay, let's see it.
Let's do standings.
Let's
Let's start.
see
We'll
it.
start there. Are you? Yeah. She's. Wait.
Are
no.
they
Do
ready?
it again. Yeah. There you go. No. There it is. Yeah. There we go.
Lord.
You're a professional.
Oh,
I appreciate you.
look at that. Okay,
All right,
wait a
so-
second.
All right.
We only have 1 red badge on the top 16. I'm gonna have to have a talk with my Discord.
There you go. But hey, it's Bizzle and Psalm at the top. They've got 6 points. Now, don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, only the top 10 duels will place currently. So Snood and Melee Pastel currently sitting in 10th. Alexia Ray and Zexo right behind them, though. Now, here's the thing. Places 1, 7, and 8 currently have 2 times multiplier. So Psalm and Bizzle, obviously, they got the victory out. They go into next game with a 2-time multiplier. You've got Aspect and Lenane. They have the 2 times multiplier, and so do Clarify and Creo. So that's
Creo never spell his name correctly on
Cree.
the leaderboard.
LG Cree. It's not. It's you know why it's misspelled? Because it's not Creo. It's Cree. Oh, because how many eliminations?
Oh, yeah, that was an amazing performance.
God, he was so good. There you go. Now on top of that, we could probably take a look. Yeah, so these are the 20 as well. So before hopping into game, we can also touch on the format. If you're just tuning in and you're like, Zeke, what is week 3? I've been out all day. I want to watch some Fortnite. We've got you covered. Let's very quickly talk about the format. It is a modified version of last week. So we're doing Kingpin. Victory Royales are worth 3 points. Second and place are worth 2 points. And then 4th and 5th are worth 1 point.
And I love this because it's really, really promoting eliminations. 8+ elims is going to get you the 3 points. 6 to 7 elims is going to get you the 2. And 4 to 5 is going to get you the 1. And like we just mentioned earlier, that 2 times multiplier, which is we've seen do work in the past. And hopefully we'll see in this game do even more work. Hopefully they won't die off the bat like some of the other guys.
Hopefully. We'll have to see how those things go. Now, before we hop into game number 3, we do have 4 games heading your way. Before we hop in, I believe we have a little bit of an announcement. Bang. What's up? How's it going? I'm Zeke. So guys, it's seriously been an amazing day of competition so far, but we're excited to kick off something brand new we think you're going to appreciate. We're happy to announce the Support a Creator event.
What?
During the Support a Creator event, words are hard, creators who are part of the program will earn real-world money through fans declaring their support and spending V-Bucks in-game. The event runs from next week's Fortnite update through December 31st. Now, for more information and how to figure out how to be a creator in this program, head over to fortnite.com/news for more information. This is huge. She's already doing it. There you go. Fortnite.com/news. You need to go there if you're a content creator.
Someone fill me in.
Oh,
I need
don't
to
worry.
find
We'll
out
let you
about
know. Now we're heading into game number 3, so let's do it. The battle bus is launching.
I love these cinematic shots.
They're so good, right?
They're so good. Makes me really want to play Fortnite.
Oh, he just walked out. Shout out to Nick. Great recording stuff. This is pretty neat, but right off the bat.
Ooh, right away watching Pro Hennis and Maddie. I've played with Maddie recently. She's an exceptional player, straight slayer, and she makes some of the most entertaining videos I've watched on YouTube where she pretends to be a troll.
What?
I know, but
Wait,
she's
like
an
troll?
amazing player.
Or like a troll, or
oh,
like
sorry,
I'm
pretends to be a
trolling you?
noob.
Ah,
And she doesn't pretend to be a troll because she is a troll by pretending to be a noob.
fair.
And they're very, very entertaining. She's a great, great streamer and player. So it's going to be interesting to see how they decide to play the game. Already landing in that pretty safe spot. Looks like she just has landed with the other 2 teammates. And she chose that, but she's a pretty aggressive player, so I don't blame her.
Well,
Hennis is trusting her in that house. And
yeah, he's got the loot, and he picks up the heavy
Ooh.
snipe. So
this could do a lot or do a little.
Yeah. Now, here's the thing. He's not moving forward, right? He's like, you know, can you make your way over to me?
Hey, Maddie, are you okay? Because I'm over here, and I only have a heavy.
He does have
and
the
minis.
minis. Yeah,
And
that's about it, though. But Maddie is very quick. So I don't know if they know Maddie's there.
Oh, they definitely hear her now. She's moving in, taking shots on Kayun. Oh,
That was so
nice. Maddie got a
close.
really nice shot on Kayun, knocking him down. Umi is popping up to try and get part of this.
Oh,
but
Umi doesn't have a weapon.
Okay. Umi, I really, really appreciate that you're going for the pickaxe.
One shot, and there you go.
Okay.
Maddie.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Definitely maybe not the play for them to be aggressive after looting that house and finding only 1 weapon, but her trust in Kayun, and they didn't know that Hennis was sitting up there with the snipe as well. And, ooh, okay, so KP5 and Dingle Derper keep landing at the same place with Cease. So far, Dingle and KP5 have knocked them out once. They knocked Dingle and KP5 out last game, so it'll be interesting to see. Ooh. We get to see it.
That's right, Maddie
What a
clutching it
player.
up.
With that
Shout outs to Maddie. Okay. You got to think, too, in that moment, she's probably like, there's someone else here. And then they just see, like, the pickaxe out, and you're like, oh.
Oh, yeah. I would love to hear comms on that, definitely. Okay, so these guys know they're below them. They're hungry. It's 1-1. Let's see how this ends up. Let's see who is the victor of Salty Springs.
They're closing in. KP5 is healing. Dingle's doing everything she
Focusing
can
Dingle.
to be alive.
I don't know if they knew that KP5 was on that side, but it doesn't matter. Getting the shots. And, wow,
the disrespect.
Jeez.
You know, realistically, though, I guess that's a hard, that's a
I
tall
thought I
order.
trained him a little bit better than that.
There you go. I thought you
or
learned
maybe I
better.
trained him perfectly, and that's why he's dancing on bodies. So
You decide, chat. What are your thoughts? Fall Skirmish, we'd love to hear from you. Exotic Chaotic, though.
Ooh, Tfue knocked by Double.
Double.
And looks like Myth just took out a duo as well in the kill feed.
There you go.
Ooh.
Tendons.
Ooh.
Securing the elimination. So that means Tfue
So
is out.
so that was Tfue in that building who they were fighting
Yep.
in. Punisher hearing the fight, wants to be a part of it. Pushing up. He's got an SMG. Ooh, already taking down Tendons. That was quick.
Oh,
He
wait.
hit some great shots.
I think his teammate, I'm not sure if they're very close to bleeding out or... Yeah, they're down right there. Punisher! Punisher! Oh.
So that's really interesting that he decided to go for the elimination instead of supporting his teammate while he was knocked. Because I don't think that... is it Double?
Double.
Double.
Yeah.
I don't think that Double would have
Followed
pushed
up.
him while he was, because they had just
Yeah.
finished fighting Tfue. But
I think it might have been that Double didn't exactly know, or rather Punisher didn't know where Double was exactly, so he's just playing it safe. I agree, though. I feel like especially when you're like, I'm at 5,
just play for yourself.
4, 3,
Hey, Punisher,
2.
I'm over here. Can you help me?
Please help.
I mean, we don't know. Maybe he was like, you know what? Better off without me, man. Focus on your game. I've heard that too in comps. So
That's fair. Again, goes back to
I mean,
play your
we
own
can-
life.
we can only guess.
You can only
Oh, looks like Cease finished off sidearms in Deluxe, but he did lose his teammate in the process. Not sure if that was just a knock or a finish, but I'm
Double.
sure.
Getting
No
2
more
shots off.
ammo in his SMG.
Oh.
Double, however, 108. So he's going to be able to take down those walls quickly. Hopefully get that shot on him, but
He doesn't have any build right now, but he cracks
yeah,
back.
Punisher choosing to drop down, maybe get the drop and catch him off guard, but ultimately going down.
Yeah, keep in mind though, that is Double's, his
Ooh,
duo's
this
4th elimination.
combo. These
Ninja and
wings
King. Oh yeah,
with this skin.
Yep.
Ooh.
There you go. So
All
we've
right,
seen,
choosing to rift out.
or actually we saw the other combo earlier. I thought this was the combo
The
you're talking
Raven
about.
wings?
Yeah.
No, this is the Batman wings.
Yeah,
or
the
the
dusk.
Bat wings. Yeah.
Yeah. Raise Fire and Thweefo, they're just chilling. They're not really being contested, so they can just kind of take their time. Farm mats. Tilted though.
Yes!
It's seeing some action.
Bring us into Tilted. Look
So
at
look,
Aiden and
it's
Merc
Aiden versus
fighting
Nick.
right now. Takes out Gronky. I think he just took out Gronky. So Aiden loses his teammate to Nick. He's got some extra fire coming in from the high grounds. Looking to get maybe a nice surprise opening on Nick, but I mean, Nick knows. He's a pro.
I like the way he ricocheted the grenade off the wall there to try.
It
Look how
almost works.
close it was.
Yeah.
This is a skill, ladies and gentlemen. Take time, bounce grenades on walls. It can be extremely helpful. And now, so the thing is,
he baiting
oh, you're okay. Okay.
Is he baiting the pots, or those were for Gronky?
I believe they were for Gronky.
Okay.
Now the thing is, Aiden's teammate Destroy is down.
Okay,
there
that's
was
what I
another
did see.
team. Yeah, Sir Llama. Wait, Llama.
But so Aiden did have someone knocked. Oh no, Destroy did get finished. Okay, that's what happened.
So Aiden hurt the Llama Sir. There you go. Aiden hurt Gronky, and then that's why Nick Merckx was moving and dropping the pod. But in that time, the Llama Sir downs Destroy and confirms the elimination. So Fear itself is also on the hill. Yeah. So it's Aiden. What is the terminology used earlier that we're gonna go ahead and bring up?
Oh, which
when
one?
you're stuck between teams.
Oh, the sandwich.
There it is.
Okay,
There it
so
is.
I'll explain this to you guys real quick,
Do it up.
because this is a great example of it. So you never want to be the meat in the sandwich. Okay, meat's great. Okay, I'm not judging you if you like meat. Okay, that's a long conversation about meat. Anyways, you always want to be the bread. Okay, because when you're stop. Everyone in this room is laughing at me right now.
I had to mute myself. I was actually dying.
So you.
I was actually dying. Hey, Ninja's here fighting.
King Richard is super low. I'm gonna save that one for another lull in the game,
We'll
because
come back.
this is
We'll come
definitely
back.
an intense moment that we want to be casting.
Yeah, Joseph is cute, making an aggressive push here. It looks like HD and basically Do Work are they're being aggressed. Now it's interesting. They're not they're just chilling. They're not necessarily fighting back or overbuilding or anything like that.
Trying to use the explosives to take down the base, but unfortunately it is protected.
Oh, he hit basically Do Work.
Never
and
mind.
Ghost Aiden eliminated Nick Merckx with a rifle. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Still Aiden's towers.
Wow,
Got it.
Ninja was able to get revived. I think he was the one that got knocked down by King Richard. King Richard sitting on 1 health and a mini shield.
Wow,
Not a position
this
you
is
want to
tough.
be in.
Sofa knocks out Savage, and then
And-
Ninja and King Richard. There you go. They are eliminated.
And these guys are getting sprayed out, it sounds like. So there is a team close by. We know that on the hill, we've got a couple.
Oh, Gronky knocks Aiden. We also have a replay.
Oh, okay.
Let's check this out. Aiden versus Nick Merckx. And there you go.
Real quick.
Yep,
It's
he
like,
peeks around the corner.
what's
secures
up,
the
my
elim.
dude?
Well, what's up, my dude? There you go. Still Aiden's towers, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, at the end of the day, Gronky did get revenge for his teammate. But
Yep.
we see
But look.
Myth and Sesfi pushing it.
They're here. They're like, hey, we know someone's here. Come on out.
We heard the fight. We
you
want to
know,
be a part of it.
Just bring us your loot. Let's have a loot
Just
transfer.
come out of the storm. We won't bite.
We won't bite. Just the gun will. Don't
Okay,
worry.
so guys, the sandwich. Okay.
The sandwich. Here we go.
All the pros in here are going to be like, Kristen, I know what it means to be sandwiched, but when you are playing the game and you have one team that's pushing you from one side and another team pushing you from another side, you are the meat of the sandwich, and they are the
Right.
bread. And you always want to see the opportunities that you can make another team the meat, where you can both be taking shots on them with another team, as opposed to being focused by two teams. So anytime you can disengage, we saw it very clearly in a few of the games this morning for EU, and if I notice it in here, well, you'll see the pro making the decision to not be in the center of everything and to become the bread. So if I refer to that, it's only because we talked about it today, and it's just great. And that's all I'm going to say about it, because
There you
everyone's
go.
still giggling in this room
still,
with me.
I just, what you're saying is hilarious.
Is it?
In general, it's just funny to me.
Oh,
Jo, the second tallest man in the world, goes down. Hamlin's being the first tallest.
Yep.
Fuzzy
In
and
the
Flame.
air.
In the air, yeah.
Yeah.
What?
It's just a vulnerable place to be in. I mean, you
In the air.
can't build it all. You just get shot at. So you really got to use your jumps, your riffs, and your jump heads strategically.
There you go.
So we got a
Look at
new
all
little
these
setup in
people.
here. I
They've-
like this. They've made a
What?
new city around Bridge.
There you go. This is new.
Epic
you guys knew about
designers,
this new
take note.
place? Did you guys know about this? It's a new place in
It
the,
looks
in
great.
the world right now.
Yeah. But yeah, you see right next to High Distortion right now is Bizzle and his teammate, and they're just posted up.
Ooh,
Everyone
hold
here is
on.
going to be content.
Myth goes in and
Oh.
grapples up and finds the Llama Sir and
How
takes him
did
down.
Myth get over here so fast? Were they not just at Tilted trying to get that final kill on Gronky?
Listen, Myth is just a legend himself.
Oh.
There you go. He's good. He's good. Now, the question is, are there any of the Shadow Stones?
I think we've got a few teams
There's
looking
one
for
right there.
it.
Yeah, look. So you got Sepsi's going to find one.
Oh, they're each going to
There
get
you go.
one, Myth and Sepsi. Fear itself and Gronky
Oh,
fighting, but
he's
I
gonna go
think
down.
both of them are going to go down to Storm
Can
potentially.
Gronky pick up the elimination? One of them is going to go down. Gronky was lost in the
Oh my
storm. And
gosh.
Fear itself. I think that was
Well,
really
I don't know
well
if
played.
either of those guys were close to that 4 mark. Do we know how many Nick Mercs and Gronky had in terms of eliminations?
Let's take a look
So
right
they were
here.
sitting at 2.
One. Yeah,
so,
2
I mean,
total.
that last kill would have not put them into the points. So
Yeah, they were just trying to find an extra elimination, but unfortunately, they went down. And that was the right play. You know, they basically started blocking walls between each other so that if one of them wasn't eliminated by the other player, they get lost to the storm, and then no one gets credit for that. So I think that was a smart play on their part.
definitely. So for the eliminations right now, the top right now is Cease and Tenaris, which, yay, go Fortnites. We got Double Attendance, who we saw with those early game fights in Greasy, I believe.
And you
And
just
Nick-
cursed them. We're getting really good at cursing people. Because Double and Tendons have been eliminated.
Both of them are down?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you know, they made that 4. They got that 1 point.
Yeah.
I'm not sure which club they're for, but, you know, every point counts.
There
Okay?
you
Just get in
go.
that top 10, everybody.
That's all.
You get that
is
prize
match.
pool, and you get those points for your team. You get to be the hero of your team for the week. Okay? How does that feel?
There you
Great.
go. There you go. Now we saw 55 players currently in the lobby. Check out this new safe zone. We're heading up north of Paradise. There's a lot of hills here, and you can
I
kind of
love
see.
this area.
Yes, it's really fun. Elevation
Lots
changes.
of hills, open
Mhm.
space.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Now the key thing will be hopefully we don't end on this mountain because as we saw from the previous game.
So what are
mountain
these
always
lines
wins.
that we're seeing on the mini map right now? Or
it
is that
is-
when they're firing?
I
Shows
believe
the
so.
line?
That
Oh,
is
that's-
when they are aiming down sights.
Oh, aiming down
Yep.
sights. Oh, okay,
So essentially, yeah, it's
cool.
like where they're shooting. Yeah.
So it's like, I see you, I see
It's like
you,
pew, pew,
I see you.
So you can kind of see there's like little laser beams.
I like it.
There you go. More information
Oh.
for you guys at home because that's what we care about here is giving you information.
I just saw Diggy go down in the chat. He's also a member of the Fortnites and a great player. I had a chance to play with him in trials. And, ooh, Zexro getting another elimination. I do work. So lots
You
of
do
people
work, not
posted
basically do
up.
work. See how I turned it around? Yeah. I mean, that's also a fact of life. You know, you do work. So, HD though, look at him over yonder. Look at all these people left alive. Did I really get you that? You're welcome.
I just don't know what to do with that.
There you go. Listen, I'm the person that compliments and builds you up, and then, you know, make sure everyone else knows how incredible you are.
Oh, thank you.
Got your back.
Much,
Got
very
your back.
much.
Poach, though.
So Poach is on his own, but
Yes.
I don't think this is ever a problem for Poach. He's definitely the type of player that in a lobby like this, he's still feeling confident. Maybe he's not going to take those aggressive plays against other duos, but you know, looking probably for the third party, looking to get a nice spot in the zone before the storm closes and take some shots on the people that are currently outside of the zone. There's still a few of them. We got 1 more minute left till the storm closes.
Yeah, I mean, I think being alone, you know, obviously, if you think about it like a math equation, if in duos, if one of your players goes down, that's technically 50% of your power, right?
Definitely.
That goes down. So it's 50 versus 100%. It's very difficult. Lupo, though? He's all by himself?
All by himself.
Dad? But yeah, I mean, even if you are alone, it's not the end of the world. You can still do things to pick up, like you're talking about, third partying, looking for opponents that maybe peak too long. He's got the heavy sniper. He can take them down. And even if he doesn't confirm the elimination, he got the down. So when that player is eliminated, he'll get the credit. So it's not necessarily over for him.
Look at this play right now.
He's got his work cut out, though. Yeah, and just like, hello.
He does not have a lot of mats. So I think his decision right now to just move with the storm as it's closing in and use as little mats as possible. And right now, in that case, that is as little mats as possible because there's a lot of firing coming down on him. And, ooh, he's found a nice thick wall to hide behind.
I almost wish he had done the ramp technique.
Oh,
Are you
Bizzle
familiar
getting
with
the
that?
elimination on Lupo.
Oh, Dr. Lupo. Of course, it's
Lupo
Bizzle.
was very low, so.
Yeah, he was having a tough time there.
Yeah, Bizzle, they were like the gatekeepers up there, too. They had a big tower on the hill, and we're just spectating everyone coming in. And oh, look at this nice little base from HD. He's got his own bridge that he's looking to take shots from.
Alexia Ray, though, goes down, so and Zextro is immediately
They're
picked
in a
off.
really hard position. Everyone that's made it towards the more inside of the zone, they're really watching that edge. Because you know people are going to be coming off with less resources. They're tired. Their shield is low. So that's a great time to try and get those eliminations. And we see HD leaving his little bridge to pursue. I'm not sure who he's pursuing right now. C's getting another elimination. So I think they're actually still on top now. Yeah, with 5 eliminations, if they get 1 more, they're heading into that 2-point range.
They're doing very well right now.
Yeah, C's is an incredible, incredible player when he wakes up on time.
Well then, here you go.
Story. Oh, there you go. Another
gets
frag.
Animal.
Yeah.
Oh, and
Well,
look.
I mean, Animal had no shields, no team, and low resources. So I'm sure the loot drop for that elimination was not very fruitful, but it's still an elimination,
really,
and that pushes
like
them into 6.
It's not like a llama pinata. It's like a, hey, I just
It's
found
like,
loot on the ground in the
were you
world.
still alive with this much stuff? How'd you do that?
Here are your current top 5 standings. You saw them there for just a moment. But back over to Poach. Again, he's by himself. That's okay.
And we got
Poach
a
is
few guys
familiar.
sitting on 3 right now, too. So Myth still with 3 points, Sofa and Squatting Dog with 3 points. And then we've got Annie and Tooney. And Joseph is cute. They also have 3. And, oh my gosh, there it is. Anthony. That's nice.
That's a good one.
So yeah, a few people sitting on 3 points. So these guys' goals right now is definitely going to be able to get that extra elimination before they go down. Going down out of top 5, so when you go down 6th, heartbreaking. And going down on 3 eliminations, also heartbreaking.
Yeah. Again, take a look at the scoreboard. Just like you were pointing out before, here are your current eliminations. Again, Sace and Tina Rays, they're so close. They are currently sitting on 6 eliminations. 2 more means they get 3 points. That would be huge.
So talented, and I just saw C's toggle through a rift as well. So that's ideal for them. They have that rift. They probably have a lot of materials and ammo and guns just from their past eliminations. And yeah, hopefully good positioning. I'm not sure who is where right now. Vivid is currently out of zone. He's looking over at the next zone that he has to push into, and it looks like they're going back towards bridge. think
Looked
it
like
looked from the minis. Yeah, the mini map. So
Yeah, they're going
yeah,
back,
back towards bridge.
Yep.
So the nice thing about this is if you've done a good job building your way towards the zone, you can just follow your build right back. But I think for a lot of players, they got there through rifts or through jump pads, and then you don't have as much advantage. And Fuzzy and Flame going down to Joseph is cute.
That's a stage.
I want to know who Joseph is.
Joseph, are you cute?
Can you send me a pic on Twitter, Joseph?
There you go. There it is. So much fun casting with you.
What?
We have
You don't want a
similar
picture
humor.
of Joseph?
That's fair. All right, Joseph.
Am I the
After
only
this,
one?
we expect a tweet. We will judge you. We'll
Yeah.
give you a 10 out of 10, or wherever you
Whoa,
may fall.
we're not gonna judge him. What kind of?
Well, no.
Wait
I mean,
a
we gotta
second.
confirm.
No, we're not gonna judge
No,
your
not like in
photo.
a.
Hot or not?
Oh my. No, I'd get in trouble for that, so we're not gonna do that.
Oh Lord.
I'm just gonna stick with
Ooh.
what your name says. Joseph is cute. That's a
Bizzle
fact
just
of life.
got a
But
knock on Thieves.
Thieves. Yep.
And an limb. All right, finishing off that. And ooh, someone just got knocked to the storm. And at this point, this is about the time that you don't want to get the revive on your teammate in storm. It definitely ticks a little too much. You're better off just conserving your health and playing as a solo. Ooh, Myth. Getting the limb on tempo.
That's right.
So they get
Four.
into 4 mark range. Joseph is
point.
cute sitting on the 4 mark range. And yeah, we still have Crispy and Cloak who are still alive. I think their strategy is probably similar to before. You know, just play it safe and then full send the,
Yeah.
the
Well,
final zone.
Well, keep in mind, after game 1, they dropped 14 eliminations, so they're probably feeling pretty good. They're like, hey, look, we've more than likely set the most eliminations this day.
Definitely.
Probably hold off a little bit. I mean, obviously,
Well, the 8
you wanna
limbs,
go full
3
send.
points is still important though.
Yeah. They may even be looking to
Ooh, C Centenaries. Tina Reyes.
Tina Reyes.
With the 7 eliminations right now. Tina Reyes is also an exceptional player. She's part of the Fortnites. I've just recently learned about her. I've caught a few of her streams. Amazing, amazing, amazing woman. You want to catch those. And she's definitely one of the people to watch out because she's doing the scrims, she's taking the time, doing the practice, and really making an effort to make it all the way, which she is. Her and C's sitting on 7 eliminations, going for their 8th right here.
Can they confirm it?
Oh.
It's super close.
Peeking into that minigun. I'm not sure if that's Tina Reyes with the minigun, but I think a lot of things are happening around C's right now.
Yes.
He's like, I'm just going to take a little second over here.
Hold on. Panic. They do have the rift to go.
Oh, Myth! Just shotgun chap. Amber down to the storm, spawning down, play themselves. HD going down, Zeke going down, Falk going down. Lots of eliminations, and you see Vivid. This is Vivid's ideal positioning right now. He loves to have that high ground, be peeking down, no one's peeking up at him, and he's just free to use his assault rifle on whoever he pleases. Who already having 5 eliminations. If he gets 2 more, he's gonna be, 1 more, he'll be into the 2-point range. So, hey, Barney,
Hey,
get some shots out there, Barney.
that guy. Hey, that guy. Barney. Over there.
That guy, Barney.
But yeah, I mean, you hit the nail on the head. This is Vivid. This is him in his element, right? He's like, yeah, I'm going to sit up top, especially with the silenced AR. It's much quieter. So even if he's taking shots,
Nobody
you're
is
not paying
thinking to
attention.
peek up above. And
Exactly.
I just saw Anthony's peek up and see that there is some flats going up above them. And Cease and Tina Reyes still only need 1 more elimination for that 8. But I think it's very important for them to also try and get into that top 5. So that's why you don't see them playing super aggressive. They know they only need 1 more. So just stay alive. 72 Hours does knock and finish Tina Reyes. Nico going down to Excels. And I haven't seen Bizzle. So I'm not sure if he's just playing quiet or if, him and his teammate are still alive with 4 eliminations. So they are getting that, 1 point times 2.
That's right.
There we go.
That's right. They're just chilling. They're like, look, we've got the multiplier active. Let's just even if they just place, that's 3 points basically.
Yeah.
Especially with that multiplier.
Joseph is cute. He was getting a lot of eliminations with those explosives, but now
He went out with a
just
bang.
went out with a bang. Goodbye, Joseph. Oh. I think
Wow.
Nico was already knocked, so Vivid finishes up the knock. Bizzle getting an elimination on Excels. And look at Vivid. Adding all these roofs, making sure that he is secure. without having those bounce pads, you really don't have a lot of ways to get down if you don't have the shockwave or the rifts, or maybe you build your way down. I see a lot of people
Right.
using walls and floors to go down, but nothing super quick. But that was close.
That was really close.
So Saf and Nico, they also have 3 eliminations right now. So if they get one more, that's a point for their team, which is definitely something they're looking out for.
They're also
Taking a little bit of damage.
Bandits.
But oh, wait, I just noticed Saf has 3 medkits.
He's probably looking to go to heal off.
This is looking a lot like a heal off. You see Cease, with the 8 eliminations, using a jump pad to try and get the high ground. I think there is someone up here. I think he might have just passed him, but he's gonna sit at the top, and he's just gonna start his med kit. Doesn't look like anyone's trying to contest that high ground. Creo finishing off Vivid.
That's 3.
And they have 3, so Clarify and Creo probably want to find one more here. 9 remaining in the zone. So no!
Oh, Sace had the double.
He can't use his medkit
It's
anymore.
too late. Yeah.
Oh, and
The
that's
lobby's
7th
thinning out.
place. These are all solos
Barney's
left
down.
now. Bizzle.
Clarify thinks he's
still-
gonna go down first. Aspect might be the one.
Yes, Aspect.
Aspect is the winner.
All right.
Going to a heal off. Wow.
So that was really unfortunate. And what happened there is, I'm not sure if it was Creo who popped up and tried to get the
To
shot on
stop him.
Cease. Because I know there's a few people there who still had the 3 eliminations, and they're probably thinking, okay, we need one more. Everyone is in a stack heal-offing. They're going to be low. We just need to get one shot. So he pops right up to the top where an expected player should be.
Yeah.
And fortunately, cancels Cease's stuff.
I think
but-
Cease actually would have walked away the winner because he had the double
100%.
campfires
Double
rolling,
campfire.
So he probably would have been
couple
fine.
med kits and some bandages. Or I don't know if he did have bandages, but still.
Ooh. Yeah, we'll take a look at that final
8
moment in just a
eliminations
second.
still.
Yeah.
Oh, and we have, so Joseph is cute, and Twitch Anthony ended with 8 as well.
That's right. So did Cease and Tina Reyes. So that will
Awesome.
be 2 times multipliers going into the next game. That was a fun game.
I liked it. When I was hoping that there would be a little bit more chaos, but I think because the zone was going back and forth over the build, there was so much more time for people to have, the 18-floor apartment where they can safely heal off. But interesting nonetheless.
Yeah. Let's look at that moment again and see how the craziness unfolded because. Yeah, this was just like a super, super fun game. What's interesting though is I think it feels like we see NA go to heal-offs more often than EU.
Okay.
At least that's what it feels like.
Okay. Yeah, well, I think the first few games so far with NA, maybe in the past it's more heal-offs, but this is the 3rd game, and this is the first time we really did see the tower of heal-offs.
That's so true.
But the other 2, it was fine. And I don't know, if EU doesn't usually go to heal-offs, that would mean they're more aggressive players, but we're seeing a lot more aggressive players getting those 2 times bonuses than the past. So
Yeah.
I think for today it hasn't been the case, but it'll be interesting to see what happens. Oh, so Aspect did have
He
the
did
2.
have. Okay, so he had one right behind
And
him.
a med kit, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was okay. All right, it's pretty good.
That's why you save those till the end. The value of them just goes up and up and up and up.
So you've obviously played quite a bit of Fortnite. So
Yes, quite a
when
bit.
it comes to heal-offs, at what point do you make the decision? So like throughout the game, there's kind of like this, I need to like get mats, I need to get ammo, I need to make upgrades. And then is there like a point in the match where you go like, okay, if it comes to it, I have to be prepared for the heal-off. And like, what does that look like? What's that thought process?
Definitely, I think so. I've never actually made it to a heal-off. I think all the games that I've won, whether it was with either Bizzle or doing well with Creo, none of those have ended in a heal-off.
You guys were like, don't need heal-offs, we're good.
But for that, the eliminations were a lot more important in terms of prizing. So right now, having those 3 points associated with that victory royale, that's a lot. And getting 8 eliminations is a lot for a lot of duos right now. So I think they're playing the long game. They definitely are like, okay, 8 is too much for us. We want to get the victory royale. And so for them, it would be a lot more important to carry those things. But I'm an aggressive player. I want every health point I can get. So I'm definitely using that med kit to heal up prior to the heal off to try and get those.
You're like, I'm not going to do this. I just want to fight you.
Yeah.
No heal-off. We're
Let's
fighting.
go. Let's go, boy.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
This was game number 3.
Yeah. It's
We have
great.
game number 4 coming up, and then we
I
have
know.
2 more games
We're
after
only
that.
halfway.
Halfway
I know.
there.
Lots is still left to happen, and I still can't believe it keeps getting crazier and crazier.
I mean, now here's the thing. Do you want to see another heal off, or you want to see?
Oh, I want to see the game end before it's the final zone. Ideally.
I don't think that's ever happened like yet in a skirmish series. I
Yeah.
feel like it always comes down to
Yeah.
the circles. Like it's not. It's probably the best we've seen is not that it's like it's starting to make that final close and someone goes down
Yeah.
without like closing all the way.
Yeah.
But I don't think we've seen one where it just like.
So I want to see it
definitively
end
ends.
on like third circle zone. Where
You
it's
wanna see
just,
chaos.
just a massacre around the board. It's just craziness, craziness. Everyone is going down, and then there's 2 teams in a big zone, and then you got to really, go head to head.
And then who wins though?
Fortnite's.
There it is. that's where I was.
I mean, that's an easy question.
There you go. What about you guys at home? What have you thought of the game so far? Don't forget to use that hashtag Fall Skirmish. We love hearing from you. We love hearing what you have to say. Also, rep your favorite club. Don't forget this is week 3, so we've got 3 weeks left. Fortnite.
You can just get rid of the rest of the graphic. Just put
You're
Fortnite.
trying to like cover them up. You're gonna try and cover them up a little bit.
I know it's an overlay, Zeke. Okay.
Darn! I tried. Yeah, but we're gonna hop into game here in just a little bit. It's been a super fun day. We got to watch the 6 games from EU halfway through NA.
Definitely.
Week 3, Kingpin, super fun. I think we're still sitting on 14 eliminations is the highest that Cloak and Crispy dropped. We haven't even seen
So
anyone
the closest since it has been
close.
the 8s.
Yeah.
I think.
So far.
Yeah. And no, I think that's great. And we've got 3 2x multipliers going into the next game. There was 3 last game, so it'll be interesting how that affected. I'm not sure who else had a multiplier that was able to use it other than Bizzle this round. I think they were able to get the 4 limbs and have the double. But it's going to be interesting to see who decides to use that, how they decide to use it, because having that added extra factor really does play into playmakers' decisions. So it's going to be good.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
As always, I'm always excited.
Yeah,
What's
I
new?
mean, you have every right to be excited. Right? This is Fortnite. It's
I mean,
super
it's
fun.
good Fortnite today. It's great.
Yeah.
I love it.
I think you made a great point though that we've seen more multipliers going into next games than we did in EU.
Yeah.
I feel like it was only 1 or 2 teams, maybe like every other game that we saw, and then this is like every single game. It's like, all right, 2 of you are going in.
So that means that
times
people are
2.
playing a lot more aggressive, which, if people are playing more aggressive, you would see less fights. Less heal-offs.
Heal-offs, yeah.
Yeah.
I think, so for me at least, and I have to dig into it a little more to kind of figure out this whole train of thought, but I feel like players want to be hyper-aggressive, like right there at the end, but then you think, okay, like let's say there's like 10 people left in the circle toward the end, and you eliminate someone, and you're like, okay, final circle's about to happen. We saw it like Kinstar. And Hunter. We saw Hunter start to heal, and then Kinstar would peel off and get aggressive.
I
and
really
we
love
see
that.
We see less of that.
Yeah,
We
and
see them
seeing a
just
lot
commit.
of the squad practice too, you'll see that happening. They'll have one dedicated healer who just stays in their spot, like layers up. Like I think what we've seen that's been going on wrong lately with the people that are trying to heal off is they don't have that extra layer of wall, and there actually are people challenging that, which is
Really
good to see. I mean, we saw earlier, who was it? Mitro, who popped up and just destroyed him through the wall and won the game.
Mitro.
So good. But I mean, the meta is always changing, and I think it's definitely important to have that one healer because you can always expect to not be able to find one of the healers. I mean, especially in a fight like that, there were so many levels. Like I think there was 8 or 9 levels that you're navigating, and if there's 9 players left, maybe there's one on every level, and you can't eliminate all of those in the 10 seconds you have.
Exactly. That's
so
if you have 100 health.
If you have 100 health, exactly. So I think having one person that's just designated to heal, especially if you make it to that long. But what happened actually was most of those guys weren't duos. Most of them were solos, and I think in those situations you'll see them like, oh, maybe I'll have the extra healing than someone else, and you're just like sitting there praying.
Hoping,
but
yeah.
Yeah, it's an awkward fight, but we did see a couple of them trying to get aggressive on each other, so that's interesting.
You know what else is interesting? Standings. Let's take a look before we hop into the next game. So currently, right at the top, Bizzle and Psalm with 12 points. Sen Aspect and Lenane right behind them. Clarifying Creo with 7 points. Excels Strugs with 5. Crispy and FaZe Cloak with 4. And don't forget the top 10 currently, the duos will place in the money. So right now, Destroy and Ghost Aiden right on the cusp.
Yes, and we have 2nd place, 8th place, and 11th place with 2 times multipliers. which is amazing. So Aspect having the 2 times for the victory. Anthony and Tina Reyes, those 2 squads having the 2 times for their 8 eliminations.
That's
so,
right.
well, hopefully they don't die off the bat. You know, hopefully they win 1 up on Dingle Derper and KP5 and Salty again. We'll see. But it's definitely going to make for an interesting game. And, you know, past the point of the first few people, we see a lot still with those 3, 2, 1 points. So everyone is very close. It's just going to take, you know, that one amazing game like we saw with Bizzle and Som when you get those 6 points and all of a sudden, you know, what is everyone going to do with that?
Yeah. I mean,
you really got to challenge them now.
It's tough. Yeah, but again, you pointed out the scoreboard's very close right now.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see how things unfold. We've got 3 games left to play.
I'm excited. Halfway mark. Let's do
Halfway
this.
mark. The battle bus is launching, so we're going to hop into game in just a second, which is now. I was literally 1 second away. Look at that.
Oh.
And now we are at this beautiful little park. There's a grill there. I'm actually kind of hungry. Let's walk over there. There's a chest. Hey. Here we go.
I get so excited every time I see chests or
Yeah?
gold things glowing.
You're like, yes.
It's just all that positive reinforcement every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right off the bat.
See
Zeus
Zoof.
hopping out.
So a lot more people headed towards the bottom right-hand side of the map, and quite a few hit it up. And it's kind of interesting. What I like to see in these games is where people land develops throughout the game. So if you're being very dominant in an area or other teams aren't landing with you, you're able to get a good position. You're not really going to be changing it up where you're landing. But we've seen a lot of people having those early engagements. And if you've now made it through 3 games and you're dying off the bat to the other team that's contesting you in your spot, you're definitely put into this place of unease where now you need to find another place where you can be safe or at least, you know, get a couple chests to put you at an advantage, hopefully. So it's always interesting to see where people decide to land after the first few drops. And eventually, I think it settles out. But going into game 4, I think a lot of people were probably switching up the way that they're playing things after last game.
That's
Like
right.
we see Salty Springs is totally left alone.
Which
Means
curious.
I think Dingle and KP5 might have said, okay, you 2-1 us, best of 3, we'll give you Salty.
And now we're over to PL and Vape Jesus.
Ooh, Nikolai and Symphony. I had a chance to play with Symphony. He is one of the best builders and editors that I've seen in this game. He is absolutely incredible. He plays the keyboard like a piano in a symphony.
I see what you did there.
Yeah,
That's a good one. I like that. I like that subscribe.
ooh, Creo going down to Parallax, also taking out Clarify. So those guys are down and out. No chance for Creo to slay out the way he has been. And oh, those guys are already low.
They are
They're
very
making
low.
some choices right now. What do they want to do? Do they want to farm more? Do they want to engage?
I wonder if there's a chest.
And
in
it looks like these guys
llama.
are choosing
the
to
camel.
disengage, which is kind of interesting. I don't think that they know how low Nikolai and Symphony are, and maybe they just don't want to wait for 10 years for them to make a decision on what they're feeling like doing, and they're going to go
Yeah.
take this rift. But denying other people rifts is also... Oh, so, okay, like I said, there you go. KP5 and Dingle Derper have chosen Junk Junction.
They're swapping it up.
Yeah. I said, okay, we'll give you Salty. We're going to
okay.
go best of 3 these guys now.
There you go. Now we start over.
Tempo and the girly TV.
Look,
Oh.
and they bail.
They
And
loot, and then
KP5
Porter
has
Rift.
another one as well. No
Interesting
way.
decision, but the zone is as far as it could possibly be from Junk Junction. So I think that early rift is a good decision. Hopefully pick up some new guns and resources along the way, giving themselves a little bit more of that advantage rather than, you know, looting as much as they can at Junk and then running for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
So
Looks like they headed up to the Haunted Castle as well.
beautiful new spot. I love it.
It's very spoopy.
Very spoopy.
Very spoopy. Check out the new safe zone. Lower half of the map, which is good.
So these guys are fighting in retail. Vivid and Barney versus... Vivid has high sensitivity, and I can't see. Oh, there we go, Punisher. These
Wait.
guys are they're just flicking around everywhere. All right.
Oh.
Really, really clean shots by Vivid. I don't think he missed any of those. And I mean, that's what you expect out of Vivid these days.
Yeah.
He's just an amazing, amazing player that's come on the scene and just continued to dominate. Oh,
Oh, Gronky.
Gronky and Destroy.
That's a trap.
So
Hey,
Now
Nick.
it's left with Aiden and Nick. Both of their teammates are down. Oh, this could not be a more perfect little 1v1 here. Who will res their teammate? Find out on tonight's episode.
Of the fall skirmish. I like the preemptive wall that Nick Merckx placed. He
Yeah.
edited it and he was like, I'm going to look just to make sure. All right, I'm out.
And these guys definitely know what cripples them as console players. Like, I am sure there's certain build styles and things like that that make it more difficult for them to get an advantage. Side and Deluxe deciding to have a fight with Barney. Oh, nope.
They say,
Oh.
we're good. That's Vivid. We're out of here. Catch you later.
I wonder if they do know that is Vivid. Oh, C's getting a knock and finish on Hogman in the kill feed, and Deluxe, they're looking for somewhere to land. I think Som and Bizzle are sitting inside of Divot, so it's not the best place to go. Nick could get third partied here. He's very low. It would take one shot, I believe. Ooh, Aiden's going for the res. I don't know
he's
if
got
Nick
Gronk.
knows this is happening.
All right.
So, oh, they try. Okay, you
Look
can
at
have
that.
one.
They're both doing
you
it
can have
together.
a res. I'll have a res. We'll meet up in the middle. Then we'll have our 1v1.
The respect. Okay, this is what I like to see.
Well, we
look,
still have
CDN
C's and Upshaw in there.
Requiem, they're also there.
Oh, so Deluxe inside choosing to go to Divot Warehouses and getting punished.
DMO, though.
I mean, I think I would rather not run into DMO over Vivid, in my opinion.
Wait, you-
DMO is an insane player. Have you watched?
Oh.
Have you watched him play?
I personally have not. That is on my list.
He's crazy. And this is
Yeah.
actually funny. So DMO and Bizzle are duo partners.
Right.
Yeah. So they're very close to each other. We'll have to see who finishes out.
Check out this replay
All
from
right.
Peter Rays and Sace. So I believe they had the
Look
2
at
times
that.
multiplier.
Playing together, sticking by. That's what I like to
Aiden's
see.
here.
Oh! Oh!
Cut
no!
Nick off.
Oh! No!
You hate to see
Oh,
it.
wow.
Ghost
Not
Aiden
like this. Oh, that was, I mean, just so clean by Aiden. Getting both of those shots easily. And he got the jump on them. But, I mean, only to be taken out by Upshaw and JTT, so.
Now, I wonder if CDN and Requiem are here. I believe
They
they're on the
are.
other
I think they're
side,
sitting
more
in
to the
brick.
right. Keep looking. What? Oh,
Okay,
the trap.
3 people have gone down to that
Oh,
same trap. That's amazing.
no.
So DMO and Camille's are fighting Anthony and Joseph. Still don't know if I have a photo of Joseph.
I thought I was gonna look over and
Haven't
see you
had
on
a
the phone,
chance
like.
to check the social media.
There
At
you
Kitty Plays, by the way. I'm just kidding. All right, Anthony finishing off
Anthony,
Demo.
yep.
I'm very interested to see what Bizzle is deciding to do in this situation. I think he's probably telling his teammate, that's a lot of fighting. We could third party, but we're risking it. What's important for us is to get good positioning, good resources, and not fight. And as you see, yeah, they're headed out of the divot. But
Yeah.
just interesting styles coming out by all these players. You're seeing really hyper-aggressive plays, and then also, you know, we're good. We don't need to fight.
Oh,
We're
look.
chilling. We at the top of the leaderboard.
They don't want to fight, but look at who is just across the way here. It's 72 hours and Spicy.
Ooh. Yeah, and I think Tina Rays and Cease they're in Salty, so we could see an interaction with those guys too. Wildcat, Pineapples, Fuzzy,
Pineapples.
Flame. A-Drive and Jalmok definitely hear this, and it'd be interesting to see if they decide to engage as well. It's always nice to be the third party to the party.
Take it. The third party to the party. I like that. All right. There you go.
So they're deciding to go up on the hill.
Oh.
Maybe they're going to take some fire. Both of these guys are standing like in the open. If they wanted to take shots with their silenced ARs, they'd be great, but choosing not to. Just getting a good positioning. And Saf and Nico pushing up on these guys now.
Flame is just like scouting right now, I think. Yeah, so he's up top. You can see, and he's like, all right, well, these guys are over here. Do we want to fight this? I'm not sure. I think.
You think that's what he's saying?
Yeah, just like that.
Yeah. I'm not sure. Oh, no. Maddie going down to squatting dog and finished by Sofa. So it sounds like, yeah, Nico and Saf are choosing not to engage in this. They've had plenty of opportunities to push up this hill during that fight, but they're just choosing to farm a tree.
Ooh. Okay.
This is
Yeah.
what I want to see. Well, maybe them not all hiding in buildings, but all in the same similar area. And they'll eventually be forced to fight with the zone. And so we do have one team who's made it into the points,
Okay.
but they are dead.
Oh, it's Ghost Aiden and Destroy.
Yeah, so they were
Hey,
able to
it's
get
1
4
point,
eliminations, get that extra point. And I mean, just consistent points on this board is going to be what gets these teams into top 10.
That's right.
So, I mean, Aiden and Destroy, I believe every game they've had a few points. So, good job, guys.
Good job. Squatting Dog and Sofa making a little bit of rotation now near Tomato Temple. I'm just, look, I don't know how we keep finding ourselves in this spot, but 78 players remain.
Yes.
You know?
Well, this is kind of the moment now where there's a little bit of a lull. I mean, except for these 4. But this is another chance for people. They've cleared the hard part. They've made it through that initial zone. They've had a chance to hopefully get guns that they're comfortable with, enough resources that they're comfortable with, and now it's just all about making those good positioning decisions. And it's a lot easier to choose, are you going to fight, are you not going to fight? Thieves just spotted Spicy. So I believe Spicy's Tom's partner?
Yes,
Or, yeah,
72
so
hours. Yep.
72 hours is his partner. So they're choosing not to take the rift with them. I think Zhao knows that A-Drive won't be able to come over there and take it as well. But they are still in pursuit. Or is this a new...
This is, yeah, a new challenger has approached.
Oh,
Squatting
big
Dog.
hit. And
TB
A-Drive
Sofa.
isn't sitting very pretty on health either. And yes, I realize that's my new term, sitting pretty.
Sitting pretty.
Oh, I feel like that's like an old person thing to say or something.
What?
Sorry, everybody.
You're sitting pretty.
Sitting pretty. I'm
we
sure there's
get
like
a-
a pretty emote for that or something.
We get a sitting pretty counter.
Maybe like the sipping emote that Twitch has. You could post that.
Oh, fair. Okay.
You're just sitting there sipping your tea, sitting pretty.
Sitting pretty. This is super fun. I'm glad we get to hang out and cast this together.
Yeah, it is fun. This is awesome. And watch some great Fortnite.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Look, Parallax has got his little puppy. His little
Aw,
pupper.
he's very
Bonesy.
happy.
Look at the new safe zone. So we're moving back toward Tilted, which is pretty neat because don't forget we had like Myth, CDN, all in Tilted, so they don't really have to make
look
that
at
many
them.
rotations.
Those are nice complementing colors.
Yeah. There you go.
But these guys do spot each other. Over at L's, the team in yellow. And Parallax choosing to take a few silent shots at him, but very eager to see who's behind him. Oh, so I believe Maddie's already down in the situation. And
Wow.
just a
he
clean
landed.
shot onto
How he landed on like the edge of it and then secures
like a
the
little
elimination.
perch, like a little bird. He's like, hi,
Caw!
here's
There
a
you go.
shotgun.
Back
Did
at
you just
Dusty
caw?
Diner. Yeah, I did.
Okay,
I
that's
did.
great. So this is, I like, this Sofa's choice
The
to... Wait, what? Did he
just
what?
I think they meant to put a spike trap.
Yes.
And that was a chiller.
Oh, and so they just immediately rifted out of there. That was interesting. And he was choosing to spray with the Scar instead of going for a shotgun or SMG play in that close range, which was interesting too, but ultimately paid off. They did win the engagement. So Myth has made this tower his own with Sespi. Very sweet.
Yeah.
Well,
And they're,
staying very quiet.
yeah, they're just chilling. They don't really want to make a move right now. I think they're just trying to see kind of how things develop because they know they could hear someone around. You could see Smith was like aimed down sight, so he knew someone was close by, but he doesn't exactly know where.
Yeah, look at that
Obviously-
center building, just totally covered
Yeah.
up in brick.
Yep.
They're making some renovations ahead of the the next patch.
I almost wish I could hear what CDN is saying right now.
I think he's probably pretty relaxed right now. Every time I've ever heard him in these competitive situations, he's pretty relaxed, making good calls with his teammate. They know exactly where both teams are. They are the meat to the sandwich, but I don't think they're too fazed by that. And just
Being all quiet.
trying to use the natural walls as much as possible. Save their resources for the next engagement. They don't have a ton of resources, but I mean, wow, there's still 70 people left in the lobby, and these guys are going to have to make a pretty big move into the next zone. It's all the way across the river, over by the Shadowstone area near Divot, and they're starting to make the move now. 30 seconds until the zone starts to close on them. Ooh, and who are we watching now? Zoo.
Zoo.
They got a nice 2 eliminations.
There you go.
A nice high ground. Oh, so this is Kitty Island. Do you see the cat base of the island?
Oh my. Okay.
Yeah. So feel
I will
free to just
never-
call that all your pubs, whoever you play with, you tell them what that island is.
There you
alright?
go. I will never unsee that. Squatty Dog and Sofa, 5 eliminations, so they're one
Alright,
away.
So they have made it on top of Destroy and Aiden. And I mean, those guys held that #1 spot for a really long time.
Yeah.
You do not see a lot of aggression by anybody. I think a lot of people are learning that it's a lot more difficult to get to that 4 elimination point than they previously thought, and they're dying while trying to make that happen. Reverse and Capron building up on the side of the zone. Taking shots at Soof and NetJ, who are trying to get better positioning on Kitty Island.
So I have a lot of players left alive.
There's 69 players left alive.
And now 68 because CDN was knocked and confirmed.
Oh.
He is down.
See, it's so hard, especially when you're making that big of distance, and he's coming out of a city that is already pretty congested. So it's not just him; it's a few other duos who are making that transition into the zone. So you're definitely gonna be under fire, and it's just good decision making and shots
And this
to
is-
survive it.
That's
But
Requiem, so that's
Upshaw did
CDN's
survive
partner.
it. Yep,
He's trying. He has no health to work with.
and a dream.
And the dream.
Trying
No
to get
health and a
advantage
dream.
off.
Requiem is
So is
holding
CDN,
on.
I wonder if CDN. Oh, so is
Yeah, he's been
Upshaw's
confirmed.
teammate is the one knocked.
Yeah.
So he is gonna go for the revive, but
Requiem.
yeah, Requiem can guess what he was doing, and they're not too far from the zone. They're definitely gonna be okay here. I think it's still ticking for 1, but it'll start ticking for 2 when it meets the zone now. And oh, King Richard and Ninja still alive and kicking it, but they've got the friendly neighborhood Tifu sitting on the hill above them. Maybe not the person you want to see above you.
Yeah, I mean, you can see he's starting to make his rotation right now.
Yeah, as soon as
Doesn't
that new
have
zone
that
is
far to go.
announced, Tifu's definitely one of those players that really, really loves good positioning in the match. And we see Ninja and King Richard, they're choosing to wait. They're hoping probably that there's some people south of them that are going to make the move before them. They'll be able to get some shots on them. And Valkyrie is down, so Zate's playing solo.
This is a tough spot to be in, heading into like late game right now, especially when you're completely surrounded.
So this is just built. He knows there's another team in here. He's hoping to
Oh.
not have that happen.
He's hoping to not have that happen. That is, that's tough.
I
Yeah.
mean, that was a very interesting play. I'm not sure if he was low on ammo or resources and really just wanted to get that elimination, but yeah, just jumping into a duo's build like that, you're gonna get blown up.
I want to see Chap and Crafties use these Shadow Stones. Just use the Shadow Stones, face through the wall, and bail.
Don't rush them.
I'm sorry.
They're doing
you're right.
great.
They're doing great.
So we got Animal and Diggy, both part of the Fortnite, sitting up top. They know that Crafties and Chap are building this beautiful tunnel below them.
Look at that, the ramp to change
Yeah,
elevation.
That was nice. Looks like one of them dropped down, maybe trying to engage with these two, but
Well,
here a
looks like
lot
they're
of
chilling.
shooting, no kill feed. So shots going out, maybe not connecting enough.
I think we're gonna see everything kind of like come to fruition now. Everyone's being forced in and on top
This
of
is
each other.
definitely the moment. This is when you're gonna see this size of zone for 61 people. It's really gonna start getting loud. Lots of building, lots of fighting, lots of comms. I mean, you have people all on all sides of you trying to make decisions. Who's important to fight? What's important to do? This is Tifu's signature. Have the little roof with the window to peek over.
Yep. And that's just so if someone fires back, they potentially hit that little roof
Yeah,
instead of you.
less likelihood to take shots from other people who can see through the window. Ninja and King Richard still have no eliminations.
That's okay
Getting
though.
a lots of tags.
if they- if they can
57
find a
people
victory out.
alive, okay? Like,
How
when
are we
you're
doing
just
this?
looking at the mini-map, there's a lot of people stacked on top of each other, so you don't really realize the extent of what 57 people in a lobby look like. Like, just to the right when Ninja peeked over there, there was 4 teams stacked on top of each other. So, but
Yeah, there's-
lots happening in this corner.
There's a lot about to go down, especially once we start to shift to the new safe zone. Yeah, we're going to see fights break out all over the place. Now, hopefully we don't move toward a mountain, because
Oh, but we're
that
headed
is our
towards-
downfall.
We're headed towards...
I guess
We're headed
that's more
towards
like
the river.
slope. Yeah, down toward the river. Okay, so hopefully we don't go into the river and then come back up.
Oh, I hope we just keep going left up the mountain.
Just
I mean, I love seeing what players, how they make decisions. Spicy going down to Ninja. First kill. 3 more. Ooh.
Close.
Not making the decision to put that wall up there. Oh, those 2 solos. And, okay, so now we start seeing the move from the people in Salty Tower.
Can he get the snipe? It's so close. And here we go. So now the zone is moving. They're trying to bail. That was close. Oh, King Richard
that's his
finds
teammate.
Symphony. Yeah.
Bye,
So
Symphony.
there you go. They have 3 eliminations.
All right, just like that. See, oh, 4. There you go. They've got their first point for this game. King Richard
Richard's
going down to 72 hours. He's definitely not going to leave him up. Yeah, getting the finish. It's now just running below Ninja. Ninja making the choice to run very much in the open, which if you can get away with saving those extra resources, it's great, but he took a lot of damage from other players, but does ultimately survive.
I think he's counting a lot on the slurp juice. It's like ticking up and it keeps over shielding him a little bit. But maybe banking that, I feel like you're right. He should just kept himself safe, built as much as he could have. But he took a lot of damage.
Yeah, you're usually going to find, in my experience, more resources than shields and heals on people when you finish them off. So making sure that you're keeping that health up. But, I mean, it worked out. He's alive. KP5 going down to Vivid. Cease getting a finish on Tempo.
Ooh.
So they got it 2 times, and they just got their 4 points. So Tina Reyes and Cease have 4 points with the 2 times bonus for the Fortnites. Amazing job. Ninja choosing again to...
Okay.
Goodbye, Alexia and Zex. He's got 6 eliminations now.
6.
2 points going the way of Ninja and King Richard.
There you go. So he's just biding his time.
Lots going on. Psalm and Bizzle making the play. They're taking low ground now. And Ninja going down. But, I mean, 2 points is still fantastic.
Yeah.
Cloak and Crispy are not in the best positions. They've only got 3... Well, actually, no, they'll be fine, because no one's going to look into the zone to finish that off. Everyone's too busy.
Oh,
look at
goes
Tifu.
down.
Tifu has 5 health in a tree.
There's so much happening.
Pierre and Vape also sitting on 3 points, looking for that
was
4th.
by Great Fall.
Okay.
Just watch his kill
he
feed.
had 5 health.
Yeah.
Nico going down. Oh, so Tifu did get an elim on Cloak, so I'm not sure if that put him into points. I haven't really seen him on the board very much, but I don't think it did. Might have. Cease and Tina Reyes are sitting with 4 points. Tina did go down in that push. And yeah, Tifu and Chaotic did finish the game with 4 points. So even though he went down, they got their point.
Lucky Shots played themselves.
Ooh, so also, we just saw Aspect. Aspect, they have 4 eliminations. So that's 1 point times their 2 times multiplier from the past Victory Royale they got. There, we got it. Look at that nice graphic. Ooh,
Beautiful.
so beautiful. And Aspect's just farming anything he can.
Yeah.
He's got a bit of
doesn't
metal,
have
but the
much.
more the merrier. Chap getting some eliminations. Oh, so they did end up with 1, but they're ultimately eliminated.
Oh, Myth was lost in the storm. You've got
It's
Vivid
so
was knocked.
difficult in this situation. If you have to have your own path into the storm, because breaking through other people's build right now is just not going to get you to where you need to be quick enough.
Man.
Aspect reorientating, and where? Oh wow. Well. Who has the high ground? Bizzle and Psalm. No eliminations, but again, these guys are definitely ones that play for the late game eliminations and the long game Victory Royale. And he's got a slurp to use. Doesn't look like there's any campfires. So yeah, Aspect probably hoping to get a couple more eliminations. Just if he gets that 2 more eliminations, that's another 2 points for them because the multiplier.
That's right. It will double their points. Yep.
So they did have to go up the mountain. Awesome.
Yeah. Okay. And now
So
we're going
actually,
back.
Joseph and Anthony still alive. They do have the multiplier as well, and they have 1 elimination so far. So 3 more eliminations. Looks like they just got 1 more, and they're going to be getting some nice points as well.
I'm interested to see what
I just saw
Psalm.
Aspect getting another one as well.
There you go. I'm interested to see what Psalm does. He's got a grenade launcher. So, I mean, you might as well start putting that to work right now.
Anthony getting another elimination. So those guys are sitting at 3 now. 1 more, and they're going to have that multiplier work in their favor on that point.
Ooh. He's dropped to 1
Ash
HP.
with 1 bandage and a dream. Oh, and he
Oh.
yeah. Ooh, Cease.
Okay.
So Cease and Tina Rays with 5 eliminations. So if they get 1 more elimination, they're going to have that 2 times multiplier. Oh, it looks like Psalm didn't stick the landing. So Bizzle is having everything shut down right now. I think they both were just eliminated. So they had 1 point, and I don't know if that was top 5.
Oh, Sace goes down to Poach, though.
All right, so they got that 1 point with the 2 times bonus.
Still 2 points.
Staff with 7. So having that high ground, being able to just shoot down with his purple assault rifle is a good position to be in.
So Saf is 1 elimination away from getting...
Oh.
Okay. All right.
Beautiful.
Beat me to the punch, Saf. Why don't you?
Victory Royale
There you
plus
go.
the 8 limbs
Dance it out.
carrying the potato, Nico Vald. I can only say that because he's my friend, but
There you go. So he gets 8 eliminations and the Victory Royale. So they're going to
Wow.
have 6 points. It's going to hit the board for them. And then obviously next game, they will activate the ×2 multiplier.
so that means no 8+ multipliers. So Saf and Nico going into next game are the only 2 times multipliers.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So
Yeah.
where EU was, 1 multiplier, 2 multipliers, it just throughout the day it got more and more multipliers. We're seeing a lot of teams getting multipliers. Now it's
NA.
working way it's down.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
good
there
stuff.
you go. That was game
Interesting.
number 4. Now we have 2 games left to play.
Lots of time to come back if you guys are having rough games, okay? If you're sitting there with 0 points, have no fear. You can still crush it, and we believe in you.
Yeah,
Don't
we believe in
Zeke?
you.
Yes.
100%.
Don't give up yet, because you always have the game. You can
That's
always do it. We've seen people come up from nothing.
That's right. We've got 2 games left to play. Let's take a look at the highlights coming in for match number 4. I think you make a great point, though. I feel as though it's easy to go, man, we may be doing not so hot right now, but even
so hot.
even in EU, we saw people show up and in the last 2 games just shift the entire scoreboard.
Yeah, definitely. Really, really nice plays. Little bird perch, parallax. And, I mean, having enough game awareness not to just hop in there for those guns, taking out the trap before that.
Oh, man.
A lot of good plays.
I'm very impressed with NA's ability to just stay alive for so long. Like, I would have already, if I was in this lobby, I'm dead first, 100%. I land and I'm like, oh, well, I'm down. And then
Have
you
more
have,
faith. Oh, that was a beautiful play. Like, Ninja's last bullet took out that and then right into the shotgun.
and that's the thing, that's a great point, right? So Ninja, we saw him throughout the first few games. They're a little bit unlucky, right? So
Yeah.
now with just that performance, they're gonna have 2 points hit the board. So I have to see how that affects the entire standings.
Yep.
But
It's going to be some good standings. Are we going to show them this break? Oh, no.
we're going to a break.
Oh, no.
We'll
Not
be
like
back
this.
after this. We'll see you guys in 5 minutes.
Oh,
Don't go anywhere.
Sorry, everybody. See you later.
Welcome back to week 3 of the Fall Skirmish. I'm Zeke. This is Kitty Plays.
What's up? What's up? I'm trying to do something different every time. Okay, I was running out of things.
I can't deal with you. You're just too funny.
I
We're back.
keep shuffling papers like we're on the news hour. Today on the news. I was reading funny memes on Twitter. My favorite is the meme with the butterfly, you know, where he's like this, and it's me, and it's every player I spectate, and it's, is this a really great player, but also a really nice person? Yes. Everyone is great, and everyone is nice, and I think that they just need to be recognized more for that. Okay?
Yeah, that's fair.
Kitty
That's fair.
Plays 2018.
I'm crying. Hey, how you doing? You look great. We're back. Standings. Let's just hop into it. Right off the bat. Here we go.
Whoa.
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 Whoa. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Hold the phone. All right. Okay. So Aspect and
Wow.
Lene, 13 points.
If you
Currently
were
in
wondering
first.
how a 2x affects the game,
There it is.
there it is.
Right there. They overtake Bizzle and Psalm. Even like Tina Rays and Sace, remember they had that 2 times multiplier going into that last game. Even like Sap and Nico, where did Creo and Clarify? I mean, what is going on? The standings are shifting like crazy right now.
I mean, it's amazing to see. I think Tina Rays, they were in 12th. Well, I don't even think they had any points. And then they got 12th. And now they're right up in 3rd after that game. So 2 more to go. Like to see some more red. Fortnite, where you at? Why do I
Okay.
only have to count on my boy Bizzle and Cease? Okay, I need to see you on the board.
Forget about Psalm and Tina Rays. They're
So
not
here we
important,
go.
just the other ones. Yep.
Diggy, HD, DMO, wake up. Okay, wake up.
Wake up.
That is all.
Don't forget that it's only the top 10 duos that place. Let's also take a look at the prizing coming out of this. I mean, we've got 2 games left to play, and players are looking to earn the club points on top of the nice prizes and all that. So there's a lot at stake here. That's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah.
And I mean, most eliminations in a single match.
I love it. So we have Cloaksy right now with 14. And I mean, do you even see anyone else trying to contest that now that they see the importance of the 3 points for the Victory Royale and those multipliers?
You know, that's a tough ask. Here's a question. Why not both? Why not do both? Just try to get a Victory Royale and the 8 eliminations, but make it 15 eliminations. And then you show up and you're like,
But
nice
the
try.
2x doesn't multiply the elims. So, you
It
know, you want the
doesn't.
8 and you want the victory. You know, I think Bizzle and Psalm did it best. It's just like clean win.
There you go. Just drop eliminations and win. That's it. That's all you got to do.
Well,
That
or
is
18
Kitty's-
elims because I'm still waiting on it. We got 2 more games, guys. Maybe one of the Fortnites can wake up. I'm just
Are you
kidding.
listening?
I'm just kidding. You guys are doing
You guys
great.
listening?
Every single one of you are so good at this game. Okay, you need to know that, and you watching too. You're amazing. Okay, I don't care what Jacob told you at school. You're amazing. Okay.
What?
Next week, when you bring in that clip of the Victory Royale to show and tell, he's gonna praise you like you've never been praised before. I mean, that resonated with one person.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Have you met Jacob?
Actually, just broke me really hard.
Don't worry, I'll take over.
Yeah,
Anyone
take
want
over.
to tell me what's
I
next?
saw her. Oh God. Oh, that was so funny. I wasn't ready for that.
So, guys, don't forget to be using that hashtag Fortnite. Hashtag Fall Skirmish, okay, and then follow
Yep.
me at kittyplays,
Yep.
and then don't forget to let us know who your favorite club is as well by using the hashtag Lucky Llamas, hashtag Bush Bandits. Those don't matter. Hashtag Dust Dog also doesn't matter. Hashtag Rift Raiders also doesn't matter. Just make sure you're using that hashtag Fortnite. Get that trending. Wake up the rest of my team so they can start getting some points on the board. And Jacob will be nice to you.
This is Jacob. Jacob,
That's
whoever
just a
you're
name I
being
just
mean to.
consistently use in my stream. It's just,
Oh, okay.
he's like, whenever I see people who are playing in a match and you see like maybe someone that is a new person to the game that gets a kill on you in a lucky way, I'll be like, oh, Jacob's definitely clipping that and taking it to show and tell next week. Darn it.
Oh, I thought you meant there was someone that reached out to you, and I was about to hunt down this Jacob person and be like, hey, you stop being rude.
Yeah.
Also, here's V-Bucks.
Protect-
Just stop being rude.
Protect
it's like
me.
a payoff kind of.
Thank you.
Yeah, there you go.
Friends for 2
That
days
broke
and
me
already
so-
chasing my enemies.
That broke me so hard. Thank you for making this cast super fun.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
It was great to be here.
Yeah, we've got. You want to talk about the format?
I would love to talk about the format.
Let's do it. So if you're just tuning in, every week we swap up the format. We're going with a modified version of last week. It is Kingpin. Victorielle are worth 3 points. Second and third are worth 2 points. And then fourth and fifth are worth 1 point. Eliminations.
Oh, yeah. I was just like so mesmerized by your voice. Eliminations. 8+ eliminations is going to get you 3 points. 6 to 7 eliminations is going to get you 2 points. 4 to 5 eliminations is going to get you 1 point. But don't forget, the most important part of this all, as we've seen by that last leaderboard standing, are these 2 times multipliers. While they don't stack, they make a huge impact. All you got to do, it's very easy, get that victory royale and those 8 eliminations. You get that 2 times multiplier. It's beautiful.
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 There you go. That's all it takes. That is Kitty saying this is all it takes.
It's
Just
easy.
Go out and do it.
Just do it.
Just
Only if you're the
do it.
Fortnite, though.
Oh, that changed everything. All right. Yeah, here we go. We've got 2 games left to play. What do you think?
That's it.
I know.
Can we do 25 more? Let's just.
Yeah, guys.
I'll be here
We're gonna
all
keep
day.
spinning this up.
Custom
We're gonna keep
love,
going.
it's all day. We're going to do it. Good
Can you
luck,
imagine?
guys.
Can you imagine? You at home would probably love
They're
that.
like, please, Kitty, make it happen. I'm not
mean-
that. I'm not that powerful yet. Someone put me away. I just.
I
I've
think
been
it's
up
great.
here a long time. now.
It's been hilarious.
Yeah,
I mean, you guys at home, what do you think? I mean, Kitty is just fantastic.
Oh,
I mean,
thank
you broke me like, I don't even 3 minutes ago or whatever it was with that Jason thing.
Jacob.
Jacob.
God.
So,
Jacob.
no, I'm good. Hey, I'm back. How's it going? Any thoughts going into the final few games? Obviously, you still want to see 18 kills. We haven't seen that.
I would love to see 18
Someone needs
kills.
to drop an 18 bomb.
I love just seeing exceptional performances. Anytime I see something that I haven't seen before, maybe we'll see some new plays, some new ways to use build, some new ways to work as a duo. I love seeing that kind of stuff. But also just seeing all the people that I love perform well. And I love everybody. So good luck, everybody.
There you go. You
Except
are
for the
all
Bush
wonderful
Bandits.
and amazing. With that being said, Battle Bus is launching. We're hopping into game number 5. Don't forget, we've got 2 more this game and 1 after this for NA.
I got confetti over everything.
That's okay. We'll pick that up later. Here we go.
Sliding in those game
To-
DMs.
The DMs of the game of Fortnite.
Yes. If you guys don't know what that is, it's a direct message.
There you
Sure
go.
Everyone is included. in
Yeah, make sure you all
My
understand
lingo.
what it is. Your lingo. Oh, gosh.
Why did lingo make you laugh?
I
just
think
got,
legit.
I got you
think
so
you've-
giggly, dude.
Yeah, you've actually just destroyed me as a human that So, well, here's the thing. I'm also easy to make laugh. Like, I love laughing, and I'm
Yeah.
just a dork. So, it's fun
here to
being
have
around
fun.
you. Yeah, we're just having a great time
And
watching some Fortnite.
cover as much of the chaos as we possibly can.
It's a lot. It's a lot. Here we go. Players landing. Look at
So, I mean, the storyline that we're following so far is where will KP5 and Diggle land today? They had.
Wait.
They landed at Junk last time, but they did find another team. So will they switch things up? Are they going to go another place? Because they left that place quick.
Yeah, they bailed out.
They had that rift and they got out of there.
We saw most recently in Junk. Now the
Yeah.
question is where?
Where are they today?
Where in the world is Dingle?
And we're following our leaders. Aspect and Lindane, they are the leaders right now, right? Or are they tied with Bizzle? Or are they one up on Bizzle?
They are tied.
Okay,
Currently.
they're tied with Bizzle.
Yep.
So I'm following them in. I don't know if this is the place that they've been landing a lot, but already A-Drive going down with a sniper?
To
This
Sab.
early?
Wow.
This looks good. This looks great. Keep me up here. I want to see what happens up here.
Okay, yeah.
Upshaw knocked down. Tifu and Chaotic on the hunt. Looking
I wonder if
for
they
JTT.
know where Tifu
Oh, he went
or
gold.
JT is.
Assault rifle.
That's, you know Tifu wants that. He's like, hey, no, that's mine. I left that here. I need it back. Please return it to me now.
It's going to be interesting to see how he decides to play. I believe that they haven't finished off his teammate. Looks like Tifu is going to look for the finish. I mean, like I said earlier, with this map, there's so many little nooks and crannies to hide. Yeah, he's able to find him, get the finish, but we still have JTT sitting up top, and I'm sure they're going to make an effort to go and find him. This is a beautiful little cave. They should make a
chest.
city that is all like these blocks. That'd be
A
great.
city that is all those blocks.
It would be
Interesting.
so pretty.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, I play Fortnite for the prettiness
Yeah, yeah.
and the pet backpacks.
Yeah.
That's
For sure.
Yeah.
Was there any other reason for that?
No.
There you go.
Oh.
Tifu, though. Ooh.
If that's not the definition of lasered. Actually, I mean, he missed a few shots.
Well, yeah.
But he did great.
He did great.
Tifu is very low. Oh, getting the shot on Tifu. He's being chased. Chaotic
Exotic,
says, you do
though.
not touch my dude.
There you go. And now, I mean, he's going to be okay. They don't really have, like, meds, but they've got enough. They can find the gold AR. They can make rotations
Well,
as needed.
Hopefully they'll be able to make a rotation somewhere where they can start looting areas. But I think a lot of the areas there have already been looted, so it's going to be up to them to make those good decisions. But Thief's getting the kill. Another duo kill down. Ooh, Aiden. Ooh, like to see it. Let's see what he can do. No eliminations yet.
Yet. Keyword.
Yet.
Gronky saw him, though. He took shots.
Oh.
Oh, is that Nick?
He said, oh, I don't care who else is pursuing me. I see Nick. Nick. My
He's
dude.
got 1 HP.
It's me, Aiden.
Through the window.
Hi.
And Gronky's just trying to save Nick as well. This is what Aiden wants. He's like, no, yeah.
Yep.
Go ahead. Keep going. Sure.
It's fine. We're still, as long as we're in tilted, you mind.
As long as we're in Aiden's towers. And
Oh.
there you go. They are locked down. And Aiden and Destroy.
I mean, Nick is an exceptional player, but we've seen in a lot of these tournaments where he has these really hard starts. But then one game, I think maybe it was a couple skirmishes back, he only needed, or maybe it was PAX. He had one game where he just absolutely destroyed and then made it onto the
PAX.
leaderboard because of that.
Yep,
Yeah,
PAX.
that was PAX.
Yep.
So it's really, I mean, as players, you're going to have these games, you're going to have these hard starts, but if you're someone that has the mental dexterity to stay strong and to stay clear-minded and to stay confident in yourself and in your teammate, there's going to be opportunities for you to still make up for that.
I mean, he could also come back next game and drop 15 eliminations.
Exactly. That's what I'm
And
saying.
then, you know, there you go. We'll have to see, but Aiden currently in an engagement, so Destroy finds elimination.
Nice.
There you
Right
go.
there, trusting his teammate. I love to see that when you just see someone, you know, pop up, know that his teammate's going to get the shots on him. He doesn't need to be there full time. Oh, okay.
They didn't go to Junk Junction. They
We
went
can
to
go-
Tilted.
Yeah, so we saw KP5 and Dingledurper, who decided to go to to Tilted, which that takes a lot of guts.
That's
Takes a lot
especially
of
when you know for sure like it's now just Aiden and Destroy there. They're probably
You
like,
got the two Slayers. Watch out.
Yeah, they're like we should probably just gather our things
Oh,
and
here we go. Side is in a nice 1-by-1. I don't know what Deluxe is doing, but
I think he's
Do
trying
we
to get
ever
the
know?
flank.
he's trying to take shots from the side.
Zoof is building out.
I mean, Zoof is sitting with a lot of shields, pushing up on side.
There you
Clean
go.
shot and
You know where there
put
it
down
is.
the rest of the team. I mean, that's
There you go.
clockwork.
Textbook.
Yeah.
But now someone else is looking to join the
Yeah,
action.
HD and I do work.
Oh,
Here they come. Oh, KP5 just got knocked by Aiden in the feed. Looks like Tilted wasn't a good decision. But they still got
Dingle.
next game. They will find their home.
Dingle
I
is still
believe.
alive somewhere.
Hashtag help Dingle find her home. Okay, I want everyone to let her know where she should be landing on the map, please. At Dingledurper. Thank you.
Oh my god. So HD is down. I'm having a great time. I'm having so
Aiden
much
just
fun.
got a knock on Alexia, so he's actually fighting two different teams right now in Tilted. Meanwhile, NetJ and Zoof just take out HD.
They have
Goodbye,
7
HD.
eliminations between
What's
them right
new?
now.
What's new?
Aiden and
Ooh,
Destroy.
sitting really low on health. Destroy getting knocked.
It's
Sex finishes off the knock. Oh, they did finish off Alexia.
Oh
ooh,
my
they got
gosh.
another team pushing into them. Who
Yup.
is that? Fear
Fear
Itself.
and the Llama Sir.
The Llama Sir. The Llama
Is that the Llama Sir or is it the Llama Sir?
It's the Llama.
The Llama Sir.
The Llama.
The Llama Sir.
The Llama
I like
Sir.
that one. It's cool.
See.
Zexro is on the back foot. And
Look
look
at
at
Aiden.
Aiden. He's literally
He's
just
like,
like,
"Bye,
all right,
guys."
you guys, yeah, no, he's over there.
You know,
yeah,
I don't have an
see you
ego
later.
about having Tilted. I'm just going to head out. I'll see you guys later.
Aiden's towers, it's Zexro towers. He's over there.
We'll see.
Check
we'll
this
see.
out. Let's check out this replay. That's when he eliminates Alex Ray. Oh man, he had a med kit
Made
there.
a little home, jumped into it. We just got the nice shot on him. Oh,
Whoa,
Llama.
Zexro turns it around.
Nice, Sex. So he has He has one elim? I thought he got another one on someone else there. Or maybe he just finished off Destroy and someone else had knocked him?
He finished off Destroy, I believe. Yeah. Myth knocking Fickle Platypus.
All right, so 1v1v1. And he left a slurp up there. Oh, that hurts me so bad.
Yeah, I didn't pick that up. So what's interesting is Aiden could actually backtrack.
Oh, he does go back. Oh, I mean, Aiden has no intel that there's a med kit and half pot sitting in that 1x1.
Yeah, he's like, I'm good.
And I mean, with 12 health, someone needs to sneeze on him, and it's going down. So,
Oh, okay. All right, you got
how
the
is this
minis.
not looted yet? Jeez.
That's a good question.
But yeah, they're sitting on 7, and so what 7 gets them is 2 points. So one more. Aiden just needs 1 more point.
Let's check out this replay coming out of Parallax.
Ooh.
There you go. Secures on
Leave.
Sepsi. Wait, so then I wonder where Myth is currently. He might have been eliminated because that was his Myth's partner there.
Ooh,
Fear
that
itself.
was a quick kill on Fear by Zexro.
Wow, and look, he's still topped off.
I know, and he found 3 med kits. I saw him loot another body there. So this is definitely the lineup of supplies that you want going into this game. And is he sitting on the inside? Okay, inside of the zone, watching Zayt and Valkyrie organize themselves. He says, come out, wherever you are. The water's warm.
They're starting to rotate in.
Oh, and right
wow.
away, a clean headshot.
That's a 70 to the shield. That's rough. Okay.
Waiting.
Still just gatekeeping.
I'm not sure where Melly is. I think Melly's also on this high ground with him. This is Kitty Island, so
That's right.
they have the Kitty blessing. And
Wait a minute, Zexro. Did he
Oh,
trap
no.
someone?
Wait,
It's
what?
Aiden.
oh, it
Aiden
didn't-
trying to edit his way out, but it's not enough. Zexro with the outplay. I mean, when he boxed him and he drops the double traps, Aiden's like backed in the corner like,
yeah. When someone traps you, it's never a good feeling, especially in these lobbies when you know. Oh, so Sav and Nico just went down. I'm not sure how many eliminations they had, but they were the only 2 times multiplier. When we get that feed up of who has how many eliminations, we'll be able to know, see if they took advantage of that. But I don't think I saw them on the board with 4 elims, so I don't think they were able to take advantage of that 2 times. But they still, I think, were top 5. So, still in a good position.
We do have
but
one more game to
they'll
play
do
as
their
well.
best next game. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you got to ricochet. You can't ricochet him off the wall in front of you. Be careful.
Ooh,
Zoo.
getting really aggressive. Oh,
Oh, wow.
getting
But
excited.
can
Oh,
Janet- That was close.
So they'll definitely have time to get the revive on net, but
It is
I mean that
ticking for
that
2.
was a little messy. Nobody really was building, just firing shots off. Oh, and he's leaving his teammate.
Yeah. So, oh, there was bandages right behind him. No, go back. Zoof.
He has
Wait,
15
you have
bandages.
bandages.
Oh, maybe the zone is really far. I'm not actually sure about the map.
Yeah.
Oh,
Look
yeah,
how
they-
far. It's over
okay.
by Dusty.
It's halfway up from Divot,
Yeah.
so he's got to cross through Salty. This zone's going to start ticking for 2 as soon as it meets. Or is it second zone or first zone?
And this is second.
Second, yeah. So it's going to
Yeah,
start
it's
ticking for
ticking
2
for
as soon
2.
as it meets its order. But here we go on the board. So I don't see, what's it called? I don't see Saf and Nico. So unfortunately, I don't think they were able to take advantage of those points, but we got Zoof, NetJ. So Zoof is still alive. They have 7 total.
Yeah,
So
Netj's
right now
down.
we're watching the only person with that many eliminations, and he's slowly managing his way
Just
to safety. but-
running for his life.
I mean, he should make it out of this. He had a full stack of bandages, but look at his resources. He's going to be coming through that zone, potentially into other teams who are already in their safe homes, and he's going to be able to build, what, 5, 13, 14 walls.
Yeah.
14 walls.
It's really not much, but I mean, at this point, his only concern is probably just get out
surviving,
of the storm.
definitely. Yeah, he'll deal with the onslaught later.
Yeah. There you go.
So we have Crispy and Cloak. They're raid bosses right now. Full shield, full health. Poach looking out.
He's got the heavy sniper out. He could try and make a play, find a pick here. It would have to be a headshot, though, because it does 150 to the body. So...
Yeah, and Linane has full shield, full health. Aspect sitting, oh, yeah, over 152. But I mean, Poach is a pro. He's going to be hitting those headshots. And yeah, looks like I can see 2 people south of the zone still moving in. They haven't even made it into this zone, and it's already a minute 30 till it closes. Caprin taking shots on Duval and Tendons.
Does he get a explode? He's not, but he's keeping the pressure up too.
So I think we did get some information on Caprin. Is he the Razor Scooter guy that we got some info on? That's pretty cool.
I believe it's something like that. Is that, yes, Caprin is
Razor Scooter
a
YouTuber?
pro scooter, like the Razor scooters
That's so
that we
cool.
grew up with.
That's so
Yes,
cool.
that is what
And he's
someone
reversed
has
his
told.
teammate.
Yeah, there you go. That's what
What a
we are.
boss.
I didn't know that. I'm looking that up after
and
this.
look at his skin with the chameleon hanging on, making sure the chameleon feels at home on a plant.
There you That's a good
so
one.
sweet. What a good
Sweet.
caretaker of his animal backpack. That's so
I
great.
love the new little pets. They're adorable.
That's so great.
Tendons on the other side of the wall. They're trying to keep him from getting the revive.
It is a 2v1. So.
I don't think he sees him. Uh-oh.
Oh, and there's a trap that he's now found.
He didn't see him. He's in the corner of that
Nice
wall.
movement, getting out of there. I mean, they're looking. Oh, they found the finish.
Okay, reverse. There you go. Reverse finds it.
But where did he sneak out to?
Trying to like find him. There's just.
So did we see Zoof go down? Is Zoof still alive right now?
We'll take a look and see
I'm
if
not
he's
sure.
still alive. No, Zoof is getting eliminations right now. Zoof's alive.
Wait, what? So
Yeah,
Zoof
he
did
eliminate reverse 2K.
9.
The players we just went away from.
9 total elims.
Oh,
So
wow.
not only did he make it out with a stack of bandages, but also getting those eliminations and getting that 2 times multiplier for next game because of the 8 elims.
Right.
And yeah, also just sitting in a good spot.
You almost said sitting pretty.
No,
I heard
did
it.
I didn't know what you're talking about.
I heard it. That was
I gotta
close.
figure out what that emote's called on Twitch with the sip. Aw, no.
Diggy.
Oh, wait, Diggy got the kills. Okay, yay, Diggy. Sorry, Diggy's on Fortnite.
There you go.
But he took out Animal, who's also on Fortnite, but I know Diggy better, so... I mean,
Diggy is
everyone's just
so
such a
far.
nice guy.
Everyone is just such a nice guy. Kitty confirmed. This is a statement. This is a law of
Oh,
life.
Lord. Yeah, this is fun.
Zeke,
right.
though, by himself.
4 limbs, though. He's got that point for them. These guys have been consistently ending. I'm actually not sure where they were on the leaderboard, but they had a couple of second-place finishes. Now they got this extra point from the 4 limbs. So Zate is doing the most that he can. Oh, and there we go. So we got Aiden. Oh, so our big leaderboard is now all out. The next top fragger is Zate and Diggy. They have 4. So we got 2 people alive with 4, maybe on their way to 8. Hopefully, we'll see. Find out on this current cast. I'll tell you in a few moments. I promise.
I promise. We still have so many players left. Look at this.
So I think Demo and Camille's definitely know that Zate's below them, but when you're getting this kind of fire from other groups, you really have to be careful when you choose to engage or whether you engage at all. So you see Demo looking for those snipe shots on the other players, already sitting on the hill. They got to move a little bit north and ooh.
What was that?
Someone took a tag on him.
That was
But
close.
fortunately didn't connect, and I don't know if you, yeah.
Oh, that was actually closer.
That was amazing. So we know Zate's right below them. I don't know if he's made the move yet for the zone, but oh, there he goes now.
Ah, they were trying to find Zate, but Zate's already
like, "Bye,
bailed. Yeah,
guys."
he's like, I'll catch you guys later. Burn your materials. I'm gone.
Oh, and going right into this next engagement.
Oh, Kitty, look, they're trying to hunt him
Cloak and
down,
Creo
though.
getting lots of knocks. Yeah, they're hunting Zate. I don't know if he hears this metal being built behind him, but looks like Demo says no. I mean, we're just going to get the zone. We got 10 seconds till it starts moving. Taking some, ooh. Oh, I love that he just played chicken with that. He stood still. He knew those guys were shooting at him. And I think they were expecting for him to go behind the wall, and instead he tries to take that snipe shot. Amazing.
Now, if only it had connected, I feel like we would have lost our minds if we just saw.
I love Like, my favorite gun in the game is the hunting rifle for a reason. I love connecting snipes. It is the most satisfying thing. That's pretty much all I have is snipe montages.
Yeah.
I don't really use the other guns. Well, no, I do. But it's so satisfying. And I think as a spectator, too, when you see these guys that are hitting those shots, it's just, the crowd goes wild, you know?
Yeah, that's only for you, Kitty. It's only for
Kitty
you.
goes wild. Oh, for my snipes or for when I see snipes? I get overly excited about everything. Oh, Timo just got a snipe on Tfue at a 26-meter range. So that's very close for getting a snipe. And I bet Tfue just had that little window open with the roof inside, getting ready to get his own snipe. But Timo takes advantage of that.
Yes,
Good
GML
by
says thank you.
Tfue. Cease knocks Hennis. So Cease and Tina Rays are still alive. These guys have been doing so consistently well. They now are at 3 eliminations, looking for their 4th for that point. Creo and Clarify are sitting on 4 eliminations as well. And Diggy and Animal are 4 eliminations. Unfortunately, Animal is down, though. So, yeah, Diggy. And Bizzle has 2 with Psalm. So none of these guys left have the 2 times multiplier, but lots of opportunities for 1, 2, 3 points. Maybe 6 if you get the 8 in the Victory Royale.
That's true.
Love to see it.
Still got
Creo
33.
looking to frag out, bro.
Looking to frag out, bro. Oh,
Yeah.
a launch pad. Okay.
You have this.
Wait. So, why did he just like? Okay. It's like
Maybe
he ran.
he went
He opened
and
the door and
he's
he's like,
you
ran out.
clear the way.
Clear the way for
Oh.
me, and then yeah, I'll
That is a
join.
great pickup. Finding those minis and 2 medkits.
There you go.
But look how far the zone is. So thankfully these guys have that jump pad to be able to utilize to get to the north side of the zone. But anytime that you're in a lobby like this and the zone's that far away, and look already, all these guys on the north side of the zone, they are starting to build their apartment building. And when you're having to make the push into that, you've got 8 levels of people with windows on every level peeking out at you. So good luck.
Good luck. They're taking shots. It looks like Raysfire is currently down as well, so it's just Thweefo by himself with explosions happening pretty much everywhere.
Yep.
This new safe zone.
Oh, 72 Hours and Spicy have an onslaught of RPGs, Space Soldiers and Renee. This is pure chaos. Okay, lots of things happening. Who's your guys' favorite player in chat? I'll spectate for them. So we got Bizzle and Saw making their way into the zone on the side. Joseph, yo, Joseph, what's up, dude? So cute. Makes it into the zone, flies right in. Bizzle and Saw taking some damage. They are not in the zone yet. Chap, looking good. Crafty's also still alive from the Bush Bandits. Chap has been part of a lot of the points for the Bush Bandits the past few weeks. Exceptional plays by the Liquid Boys. Oh, Creo getting a knock on Solemn, so that's Bizzle's teammate. It's going to be interesting to see if Bizzle decides to go for the res. He does have zone now, and he's right perfectly positioned for the next zone. So Bizzle's very, very low. He's got a lot of people around him. Chap and Crafties are seeing how high they can go.
I mean, look at the materials. I mean, he could make that choice.
Oh, 100%.
It's like Skybase, I got you.
100%. You don't see them with any jump pads, but I don't think these guys care. They're going to run over here. Maybe if they're lucky, they can connect on this tower, which you'll see them, do. So yeah, just making sure that you have multiple connection points, keeping an eye out for these rifts now. This is definitely the zone that you see people really utilizing the rifts. Lots of people going down. Umi, Renee, Faye, all down. Creo and Clarify, still 5 eliminations. What is that the next point yet? No, one more elim for that 2-point mark.
That's right.
But they're both alive, a lot of health, not as much. Oh, all right, goodbye, Zeke. That is 6 for them.
Oh, no.
2 points for them.
There you go.
Sometimes it's a blessing when we talk about them, sometimes it's a curse. Oh, Crafty's Sofa just used a shockwave to try and get high ground with them. Cease getting an elimination on SVG. So Tina, Rays, and Cease both still alive. 5 eliminations, that's 2 points. If they get that one more elimination, they're looking at, or 1 point. If they get that one more elimination, they're looking at 2. So right now we have Creo and Clarify sitting on that 2 points. 1 point from Cease and Tina Rays, 1 point from Diggy and Animal, and then Bizzle with the 2, Joseph with the 2. He did get the res on Song. So Bizzle did have an opportunity to res his teammate. And now we're spectating Cease and Tina race.
Here you go.
Like I said, both of these players are definitely people to watch. As a professional scouter of all professional players, kittyplays, I put my stamp of approval on Cease and Tina Rays. They're amazing, amazing players, and I'm so excited to see where both of them go with their careers. So it's still, the night is young.
The night is young. And look, they still have the grappler.
Spicy, knocked out to the storm. That's 72 hours, partner.
I'm assuming Tom is still, yeah, Tom is still alive. It's Spicy that's down.
Yep. Cloak just knocked
Spicy
Excel.
took the L.
Cease finding a lot of hits on this team below him. Getting the help of Tina Rays now. Spamming the wall. That team move north now.
Behind him.
Now on top of Cease. Cease taking a lot of damage in the storm. He keeps getting blocked out. Running into the zone. Getting the frag on Poach. Is that his teammate who just jumped in with him? Is that Tina? Okay, I think that is.
Even Cloak took
Wow.
down 72. So Tom
Cease
is out.
being able to see through the storm like that is on that border is very hard to see out and to see in. So being able to have that game awareness to see Poach out in the open, already in the zone, and get those shots on him, that was awesome. But now taking a med kit, and they're gonna have to start moving again. It's a moving zone.
They fired an RPG up toward Chap. And then he
Right,
immediately
Anthony and
has to
Joseph
rebuild.
is cute. Who've created this beautiful penthouse,
Open floor.
open concept apartment.
Yeah, there you go. This is the
No
kitchen
rockets
right here.
left. 8 AR ammo. So something to pay attention to in a lot of these games is how important ammo is. So you see these guys, he's got 8 AR shots. That might be able to help him get through a wall if he wants to go for the shot, but it's going to be built up right away. He has a few shotgun ammo, and meanwhile, Chap and Crafty's sitting up top, looking for those shots. With 10 left, you're definitely going to see a lot of these players that don't have the heals start to go hunting. Cloak finishes off Diggy. Luckily, before that finish, I believe Diggy and them did get their point, so they had 4 eliminations. Cease and Tina Rays with the 6 elims. So
Even Cloak has 5.
5. Okay, so there's a point for him. Definitely looking for one more. That 4 and 5 only gives you 1 point. He knows that edit's coming up soon. Oh, into the zone. Oh, with the grapple up. Tina just knocked out the girly, gets knocked out by Tempo, and then Cloak finishes off Cease. So they went for the play, they got the knock, and it looks like they'll get the final elim, but...
Chap is ready to go to heal off. Here we go.
Yeah, I think he's the only one with that med kit out. Cloak is 1 health, he's gonna go
Tempo
down now.
has 1. We've got a few bandages.
Tempo or Chap? I don't know who has a campfire.
It might actually be...
Looks like they're both gonna get a med kit off.
It's gonna be Tempo. He's gonna get his, yep, he has a campfire. So it should be Tempo. He's going with the second one. It's just him and Chap.
He definitely has time for
There you
both,
go.
and there you go. How important late game healing is. And they have 4 eliminations, so Tempo and the girly TV will get the victory royale, 3 points plus the point for the eliminations, and have a 2 times multiplier going into that next game.
That's right. The final game of the day.
So we only have two times multipliers.
Two
Yeah, because
times
I
multipliers.
believe Zoof was the only team
They got more than 8.
that got more than 8. And 1 team that got the victory royale, but great game.
I feel like that
heal off.
means that it's been we've had a multiplier going into every single game at this point from NA.
From at least 1 game with at least 8 kills. Well, the last game,
I guess
Saf and Nico, they got the 8 kills and they got the victory royale.
Right.
So they didn't get. There was only 1 multiplier going into the next game.
But there's still multipliers going into games, whereas EU we didn't. I guess EU technically always saw a victory royale multiplier.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see what you're saying. I pick it up.
Pick up what I'm putting down.
Picking what is you said?
What did I say?
What is that saying you don't want to say anymore?
Wait, I was saying I don't want to say anymore?
Yeah.
Oh, no,
I'll remember
Are
it.
you going to say it for me? Okay.
No, I'll remember. I'm trying to get you to say
I'm
it.
trying not to say it anymore. Clearly, I've already forgotten it. I'm
Good.
that good with my mental
There you
thinking.
go. What do you guys at home think of the action? We've got 1 game left to play. Hit us with that hashtag Fall Skirmish. Let us know your thoughts. Let us know how you've been enjoying all of the action today.
Yay.
Hopefully you've had a chance to check out EU games and NA. Obviously, Kitty. She's great.
Check me out.
Check me out. Let's take a look at the highlights coming in from game number 5. There was quite a few.
Oh.
This one.
I mean, Tilted's just been a big hub of action. And yeah, Ian saying hi through that window. That's very, very, very nice. But
There you
ultimately, Gronky going down to destroy. And
Just
how many,
so much happening.
how many eliminations did they end up with? They had 7, I believe, because Aiden was trying to get his last one for 8, and then he was eliminated and tilted on his way out. So that was too bad. They were really close to also getting that 2 times multiplier. But
Just outplay.
and Aiden's like, not like this.
Yeah, it's just like, oh no.
Let me out of here, man. Yeah, a lot of really good moments. We didn't get to see a lot of Cloak's limbs though, but he did end up with, I believe, 5, which is fantastic. Really great plays by them.
They're continuing to accrue these points, so we won't know how things settle out until we get the final standings, which we have to play 1 game left.
Oh, so there's no standings between now?
No, it's going to be a surprise.
What? If I was a player right now, I would be like, that's why Grumpy Cafe is, by the way.
Grumpy Cafe.
So it's almost identical. You can Google it.
Yeah, so what do you think? We've got 1 game left to play.
Uh-huh.
Any predictions? Who are you thinking?
Fortnite's.
Fortnite's.
I really want to see a Tina Reyes and Cease win.
That would actually be
I
impressive.
believe that both of them are exceptional players. Obviously, I would love to see Bizzle and Psalm win again, but I've seen them win. I'm done. I'm done with that. So I think any of the Fortnites would be an exceptional win. And again, just any of these teams that have one of the ladies on it. But I believe the last game, it's Girly TV. Probably was one of the ladies who just won one. So
right.
Congratulations, guys.
There
You're
you go.
awesome.
There you go. We
Everyone is
also
awesome.
have a Cloak, little montage of Cloak lined up.
Oh, good. Okay.
Let's
Because
check out
I was
some
just talking about
eliminations.
that. Wow, you guys are reading my minds.
Boom. That's how we do things.
Oh, these were amazing. He utilized this RPG in literally the best way possible. So much value.
Yeah, well, that's the thing is he constantly got them to splash and just like destroy their shields and any amount of health they had.
With no splashback for himself.
Exactly.
And, I mean, when you're fighting in these close quarters, that's a difficult thing to do.
It actually really is because of like the burst is so large that you can always see him hopping in a specific direction that he knows is safe. Man, Cloak.
Throws 5 fingers on just for good measure.
Yeah, he's like, I'm just gonna be sure.
Yeah, I'll just use all these. Did it all for you. Here's a present.
Here's a present.
Special delivery.
I mean, don't forget, him and Crispy also still have 14 eliminations. We haven't seen anyone come close to that, so they could potentially end the day with the most eliminations in a single match.
Yeah, I'm curious to see if there's anyone who's going to really decide that that's the method to get some prize money. They just need to slay out. So I think a lot of the people that are sitting with the 0 points on the leaderboard right now, who are still confident in their game, but maybe not been having the best strategies to getting to that victory royale, they're going to make the decision, listen, we are Slayers. We are going to go into this and get that top spot, 15 eliminations and 50K in prize money.
I mean, it seems like they were probably waiting. They were like,
bad bonus.
they're like, hey, so currently 14 eliminations, that's the highest. People are just kind of waiting. Then they're like, game 6, that's when we go in.
Yeah.
And everyone eliminates everyone, and then.
Well, I think that's their last option. They wanted the money, and getting into that top 10 in that last game with 0 points. Then I think your only way in might be with top rating.
Might have to find out, but I'll tell you what. Before we hop into the next game.
Standings? Are you serious? You guys did it for me?
Just for you. There you go.
Oh my gosh.
Let's check it out.
Everyone, all the players watching right now can thank me. You're welcome.
You're welcome. Right at the top, though.
Oh, I love to see it.
So
love
we
to see
haven't
it.
seen this change too much. Yeah.
Wow.
So Sace and Tina Reyes are in 3rd. They're 1 point behind. And then right behind them are Creo and Clarify, Nico and Gosap. And keep in mind, it's only the top 10 duos that are placing the money. So Poach right outside that. I mean, if he manages to pick up even a point, that's going to send him up into 8th place potentially at minimum.
Well, the nice thing about this, too, is Tempo and Girly TV, they have the multiplier. So does NetJ and Soof. So even though they're sitting in 10th and 14th, there's a real opportunity for them to get the extra points. Like even now, Tempo and Girly TV with 4 total points, if they get 1 of those points with the multiplier, that's putting them in top 10 spot, hopefully, providing those other guys aren't getting anything. So
I guess even if they manage to place top 5 and get the 1 point from that, I mean.
Well, they just need to tie those guys because they have the victory royale.
That's true.
Right?
When we
So
go to tiebreakers.
that's a beautiful thing to have in your back pocket and be able to say, oh, this is available for me.
Thanks
if I
for
tie
playing.
you, I am still better than
I
you.
am still better. There you go. We got 1 game left to play. Ladies and gentlemen, make your final predictions going into game number 6 on week 3. Hit us with that hashtag Fall Skirmish. I'm never going to get tired of saying it. We love hearing what you have to say because this is a conversation. We're all having a great time.
Maybe some clips too. Your favorite moments.
Yeah.
Hashtag Fall Skirmish.
Those are always all the things.
I will go through those after it. I'll like them.
Like
I like them all, just like I like all of you.
There you go. We are full circle. Huge shout out to kittyplays. Thanks for coming out and being super entertaining.
This has been so fun.
Yeah. Last game of the day. Battle Bus is launched.
I feel like after this, I'm just going to have to do streams of me watching other people's games just to get my fix. Gotta get my fix of casting.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's what. If I see someone send me something like that, like, hey, Zeke, she's doing it again. I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna pull up the stream.
Help her. Casting Anonymous.
Hi, I'm Kitty Plays.
I'm addicted to casting.
I'm addicted to casting. Hi, Kitty.
Hi, Kitty. Welcome back.
Welcome
10th
back.
week in a row.
10th. God.
All right.
Final game of
Lots
the day.
Of people landing.
Yeah.
Approximately 100.
Approximately 100 people are in this lobby. Yeah. Starting off things strong. Tilted Towers got 3 squads. Pleasant Park has looking like 3.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, and we're spectating Lupo. All right. So we haven't been seeing these guys getting ended in early engagements, Gubba and Lupo. We've seen them a lot in the kill feed. So now that we're spectating, hopefully we'll get some chances to just really enjoy their gameplay. Oh!
It's Alexia Ray.
No! I love Alexia so much. Everyone go and check out Alexia. She's so beautiful and she's so nice and she's so good at the game. And I hate to see that happen.
There you go. Dr. Lupo is probably also crying himself
right
right
and
now.
Lupo is the same. He's so beautiful and he's so kind and he's so good at the game. And go check out Dr. Lupo.
There you go.
Yeah.
Also Gubba.
Oh, and Gubba, she's so kind. She's okay. She is though. She's all those things. Me stopping is just stopping so I don't keep going forever, not because I don't think those things about her.
There you go.
Yes.
Yes. She also likes pumpkin pie. Fact of life. I do too.
Oh, I do not
Delicious.
like pumpkin pie.
Oh.
Strawberry rhubarb, best pie, hashtag Fall Skirmish.
There you go.
Kittyplays.
All right, I'm going to have to try this pie.
You've never had,
Strawberry rhubarb, no.
All right.
Is that a Canadian thing, out of curiosity? Or is that like I've never heard of this.
It's a life thing.
Okay. All right, strawberry rhubarb. I'm in
Oh, reverse eliminated with a pistol. Pistols are very strong in this game when used properly, especially, oh, wow, Cloak and Tifu deciding on the same zone. You see these guys landing here a lot in their scrims, so I bet they're both like, oh, great place to land. Little do they know, they're besties over here.
No, they bailed. They're heading out. Cloak and Crispy are like, we're good. We will see you guys later. We'll catch up with you after the games. Squad up after this?
Yeah. Games after, question mark?
Games after?
Meet me on AOL, question mark?
We're taking it back. All right.
Yep.
Some viewers may not even get that joke. That's unfortunate.
I actually don't, but someone used it on me, but I've never used AOL. So.
Okay. I'm disappointed.
Too young, too young.
That is, but Vivid and that guy Barney.
What a username.
That guy Barney.
I mean, how can you dislike Barney? He's just a great guy. That guy Barney.
That guy Barney is just the best.
Just the resident, that guy Barney.
The resident, that guy Barney.
Okay, wow. Bolt Naga Ops has 3 eliminations already.
Right out the gate.
Yeah, out of Pleasant Park. I think the way the bus came from the north, so, I mean, some people are deciding to do the hot drops. That's what I would be doing, you know, get the top elimination bonus.
Especially here in the final
Looks like
game.
they're trying to take it.
Strugs, though.
At least get that extra point.
You need to. I mean, every point at this point will matter, so we'll have to see the final standings. But Strugs like, guys, I have to reposition here a little bit.
Bye, guys.
Oh, man.
He opens the door and then crouch walks.
Yeah,
Nobody heard me.
He's got to be quiet, trying to be sneaky. And that's the thing is they just looted that house.
I mean,
they've moved on.
Them spending time to search him out in somewhere like Pleasant where there's a lot of rooms, a lot of buildings. Oh, Maddie going down to Vivid. Sometimes it's not even worth it.
Yeah, it's just a lot of time.
For them, it is their last point, so I can see them actually going through and clearing it all. But Hennis and Maddie not having a great game, but I mean, Vivid on the other hand has been doing great.
Doing well so far.
We've seen a lot of amazing moments coming out of him, and don't forget that guy Barney.
That guy Barney.
Aiden and a C's.
Oh, okay. I thought.
Taking some fire. I think that's his teammates.
Yeah, yeah. I thought he might have dropped him a little higher though. So I thought.
But he did have his build
potentially.
destroyed. Just dropped down. Decides to take the high ground.
I wonder.
Jumping around.
I'm curious to see. So they're up against CDN. So is Nick also
His teammate
here?
keeps
Is Nick?
building him in or taking out his build?
Looks like
Just
it's
try help
just
him
them.
out.
It's CDN and
So
Requiem.
no. Is Nick dead?
That is a
Or
question.
did he relieve
Land
himself of
somewhere
Tilted?
else? I wonder.
I would be really sad if he did. I feel like he just really needs to show up in his area, doing his best. Oh, and Cease and Tina Ray's 2 eliminations as well.
Nick Merckx is still alive.
Okay, good. So he did decide to go somewhere else.
Is
And
he
I think
near?
after 5 games, he just knows he just needs to be on that board. Hopefully get some of the top elimination bonuses. I think he's always been really great at doing that. I've seen him and Cyber slay out a lot.
Right.
He's known for the eliminations, so. Oh.
So, fun fact, Nick
Val.
Merckx and Gronky are near Floating Island, where
Okay.
Sean is currently.
Okay, making their way to Tilted. Maybe they're looking for the late Tilted or something. So Valk did get a knock on Nikolai with a fall. So now Zate versus Symphony. Who's the better builder? Who's the better editor? I already know the answer to that question, but chat, you're about to find
Got
out
it.
too.
Oh, does he have another trap? He does not. So now he needs to try and force Symphony to move. Come on. I almost feel like
Whoa. Zate. Oh, Lupo got knocked by a fall.
oh, he goes overhead. Symphony with the outplay.
Yep.
And on top of that is going to be able to get up Nikolai. So he not only slays, but he gets a revive and denies them any potential points.
Mm-hmm.
Zexro is there by himself.
And we've got, so just south of Aiden right now is Nick Merckx pushing through Shifty. It looks like they're going a little bit more to the west, actually. They're deciding to skip Tilted, maybe get some people who are pushing out of Greasy, pushing out of Viking. And I think that Lupo might have taken fall damage on his own by himself in Viking, as the map appears to be. So
Cannot confirm or deny anything.
it's because he doesn't like strawberry rhubarb.
I need to try this. It sounds delicious.
Crafty's taking out Punisher, Poach, and SVGE. Looking good.
Punisher is
Finishing off
confirmed.
Punisher. And a little bit below that is Ace. Sitting cute. This is a lot of build. He might be able to turtle in here. It looks like Creo's pushing in.
Sitting cute, not sitting pretty. That's clever.
Oh, I
avoid it.
didn't even do that intentionally.
There you go.
Don't you love the brain?
There you go.
Oh, Zexro getting finished by Aiden. So Aiden found 2 kills, 1 on Alexia and 1 on Zexro, and I believe they did end up finishing off C's as well. 72 hours getting in the limb on Ambrew. Poach taking a lot of damage. He's only got that 1 bandage.
Ooh. Someone just needs to look angrily in his direction.
Yeah, so this is what I was expecting to happen. Ace is gonna stay. Turtle. He's like, you guys, I'll let this other duo help me out. Meanwhile, Creo's pushing in. Creo and Clarify play incredibly aggressive lately. Oh, and King Richard getting some, oh, Upshaw. Yeah, Ninja has just taken out Upshaw and JTT with King Richard. Not sure where they're at in the map, but if you look at this mini map, look at that little yellow marker left behind.
Yep.
I did it, guys! I'm alive! Jacob is gonna love this.
Let's take a look at this replay we've got coming in from Aiden.
Oh.
I'm very curious
Gotta
to
love it.
see what this replay will be. I wonder if it's the one on Zexro.
Oh,
Yes.
no, it's the
Oh,
C's
the
one.
C's. There you go.
It's
like, bzzz.
yeah,
Gets him.
I'm assuming it was finished.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they look crispy, so that must mean the cloak is very close by as well.
Yep.
There he is.
Taken out in a nice car.
They're chilling by the edge of the zone right now.
Yeah. Coming up on sidearms and deluxe. Ninja build off with Raise
how many
Fire. Raise Fire
people.
is so low right now. Weefo trying to get up high ground to help out his teammate with Ninja. Meanwhile, Vape Jesus is hanging out in the bottom. It's like, I'm good, guys. All right, can I take this down? I bet that's what he's asking himself right now.
What is this held
How
up by?
many walls is this going to take? Ninja getting taken down by Weefo. Weefo made sure to help out his teammate there, but Ninja also has a teammate. So King Richard canceling the floor or any any chance of him rezzing. Oh,
Oh,
wow.
he didn't stick the landing.
Wow. You never see King Richard do something like that. I think it was just him expecting his walls were going to be built and he'd be able to ramp and then not take any damage, but something must have happened and he went down because he definitely did have the advantage there. So it's too bad to see that. A-Drive, our Pokemon streamer, here we go.
There we go.
He's great. He's so nice. So he's trying to protect his boy Zhao. Zhao is like, please help me. I'm the tallest man in the world.
Yeah, it's the tallest. There you go. Not taller than Hamlin's though, but tall.
No, sure. Second tallest man in the world.
There you go. Chap is by himself.
Oh,
Crafts
see,
is down.
this is not where this is not where you want to be. Creo is very talented at getting the high ground in the situations. He's a very good builder. Clarify, I haven't watched play too much, but I mean these guys. It's like maybe I can get some frags over here. But yeah, I think he definitely hears these guys shooting some stuff out. He knows they probably resorted to, instead of searching through this, taking his entire build down. And we also see A-Drive finished in the chat.
He's got nothing left to work with.
20 health. But he has a dream.
There
A dream to give his supplies to the opposite team.
There you go. Loot transfer completed. Poach over there didn't
So
even look
Aiden's
to join.
still alive. Destroy just got taken out. They do have 5 eliminations total, so that's getting them the 1-point range. So again, it's up to Aiden. He just took a med kit to try and get that extra elimination for the point.
The point.
The point. And then we also have Bolt Nog Ops with the 4.
Oh wait, did they just?
He's been doing a great job this game.
Oh, did they get deluxe? No. Okay.
No.
That
was a risky play. What were those guys doing?
I don't know. Did they use a shockwave to get down?
Just side and deluxe things, I think. We got Kayun, Flame, and Fuzzy fighting it out. And it looks like Sofa and Squatting definitely have their eyes on these guys. Might make a play, probably hoping for a little head peek, but at this point, these guys, they know what they're doing. They're not peeking their heads. Oh!
Well.
Nick. Oh, Aiden just went down. I'm not sure if he was able to get another elimination before that point, but...
Nick's like,
Take it,
please
take
go
it."
away. I want to collect the things.
Here, meanwhile, I'm like, take it!
Take the ball.
Go for more limbs! It's so much fun getting a limbs. Oh, Fuzzy making the push, using his grappler,
Ghost Aiden is for it
getting
down.
high ground. Yeah, so Aiden wasn't able to get another limb, so they're there with their 1 point. And that's it for them for the day. I mean,
That's
just
it.
a lot of consistency out of Aiden. We didn't see him drop any of his crazy games since the first one. But I mean, maybe it was a little bit tilting to get 12 eliminations and then have another team get 14. I bet you'd be
Maybe.
feeling pretty confident with 12, but yep. See Gronky and Nick still alive, and Aiden's not. Final game. Let's see what they can do with this. Lupo and Gubba posted up talking about pie.
Oh, they're still, yeah. This is, that'll be an interesting fight.
Whoa, put us into this. We got Cease and Tina Reyes,
Tifu
Vivid
is here.
and Barney, Camille's and Demo, and Tifu and Chaotic. That is insane.
That's a trap. Someone just took got the chunk taken out of them.
Oh, Tina!
Oh, there's a lot happening.
Oh, going down to Exotic Chaotic. That's Tifu's teammate.
That was Cease.
So they finished off Cease and Tina Reyes. I don't know if they were able to get those 4 points before. They definitely didn't have the multiplier, but I mean, just excellent performance by them overall. Symphony finishing off Janet. So this is good. This might be an opportunity for Tifu to really show up today, like he did last week.
I mean, if he did get the 8 eliminations and the victory royale, that'd be 6 points here in the final game. That
And
would
they've had
actually put him top 10,
They've
I
had a
believe.
few 4-point games too, so I believe they do have some points on the board. Getting that extra 6 points would definitely put them into top 10.
Over to Liquid,
Taking some
Vivid, and
bandies.
that guy Barney. Just a fantastic name, really. But look how many players are now like circling in, moving into the safe zone. And you still have some
Beautiful.
stragglers out there.
I know. Being in the storm right now in that bottom right-hand corner, the storm is moving quick. These 3 guys need to decide, are we going to frag each other, or can we just make a run for the zone?
Let's just truce right
We
now.
all know we're in a bad position right now. Not sure who that is. Platypus went down. Looks like Cloak got knocked too. So Demo and Kayun are still alive. So they were in that house the whole time during that engagement with Tfue and Cease. But Vivid getting the high ground, making sure he's safe. Barney trying to do the same.
Check out this replay coming in from Tendons. He takes out Bolt. Naga
So
Ops
Bolt
with
was
5.
sitting in a really good position. I think he had 4 eliminations before that, so he's got the point. And it is confirmed that Cease and Tina Rays were not able to get those extra 2 points for another point, but those two are still going to definitely end up in that top 10 situation. Well, I mean,
Nick
not definitely. We'll see.
Versus Dr. Lupo. Here we go. It's happening.
Oh,
Lupo getting the high
Nice.
ground. Okay.
No.
Where's Gubba?
Oh,
Okay.
that's her, that is his teammate. That's not the opponent.
Hard to tell. So
They're
many things
both
happen.
green on the map too, so. Oh wow, they're
Yeah,
very
that
low.
was-
So
yeah,
Nick
yeah,
and
they
Grunky
just
really
disengaged.
disengaged.
Yeah.
Lupo and Gubba are sitting really in a good position. They've got lots of shield. You see Nick using bandages down below. He's gonna get him to 25 or 75 health.
Camille's are trying to make a push on Kayun. DMO's like, nah, let's just, we need to rotate. We need to go.
It's like, come on guys, can you just build above us? We can make a nice wide apartment. Why do we have to engage like this? Are these guys still in the zone? So the zone is moving towards, okay, so south center. So they're
Yeah,
gonna have
so
to
they
move
need to
north
move.
off the
Mhm.
mountain. Oh,
They need to
okay,
move
so you
north.
see a lot of people, if we can go to the map at some point, we see a lot of people already taking that position on that north mountain, preparing for the zone. The majority of the zone is on that north mountain. When you already have that high ground, it's a lot easier to start rotating down as opposed to up. So making that decision early is definitely going to benefit a lot of these guys. A lot of people pushing in from that south side now, though.
Still have 37
All together,
players.
making friends, talking through the
Making
wall.
friends.
What's up, guys? Having a good day?
Look at that. So I believe I saw Myth's name in there as well. He's kind of currently on the center of that mountain.
37 people remaining in the lobby, so plenty of opportunities for these guys to get some eliminations. We don't see anyone really leading the pack with a lot of limbs, so my call that people should go for the 14 limbs apparently is not something that people were interested in. Ooh, Lupo just knocked out Nick Merckx. Gubba fighting. Ooh,
There
good
you
job those
go.
two. Getting the loot, and now they gotta make the move. They don't gotta go too far, but they do gotta move. Breaking the wall. Ooh, and shots already coming in. People know that this is going to be the area that people really need to push out of. Oh, and there you go.
Kayun.
Gubba made a big drop into that position, didn't build, and was getting picked off by Kayun. And that burst.
Now Kayun stands between Lupo and safety.
Oh, both going for the loot simultaneously.
Did Lupo see it though?
That was Kayun's wall. I think he's definitely seen it. He's just
disengaging. He's like,
Yeah.
I'm good. Take the loot. I'm out of here. And look at that. 2
Oh my
half
gosh.
shields. Are you serious?
Oh, Lupo's trying to break in.
Yeah, I mean, you can't let
But
Kayun do
he's
this.
he's not very, oh, no resources. Okay, so anyone that's sitting on that north hill right now can be taking shots at him, and it looks like they already are. He really needs to get this elimination on Kayun if possible. Kayun had a lot of health, a lot of shield.
If I'm Kayun, I just pop the half shield. That's it.
I think
if
he
Lupo
is,
hasn't built,
definitely.
he doesn't have mats. You know, that's what
Yep.
I'm thinking if I'm Kayun.
You
There
are
you go.
Kayun.
I am Kayun. He's making his way
Oh,
over.
I love that pickaxe.
It's a really good one.
It looks just great in the shadows. Like, Lupo's like, okay, I need one more elimination.
There you go. 45.
I'm gonna do this for you, Gubba.
Yeah.
For apple pie.
Nikolai down below gets knocked. And look, 70 charge and Spice still up. Base Temple. Crispy is up top. Lanane on the right.
Nikolai going down to Vivid.
We're going to start to see the resolution of this game.
I know. Still 29 remaining though. That's
a
a
lot.
lot of people in this lobby. And look how small this circle is. Lupo's still alive.
How
He's
do
in the
people not
zone.
see
So
him?
if he can somehow find a position, not make too much noise. Looks like he's going for the edit play.
Kayun was a little...
I think he needs to, oh.
No.
Kayun's
oh.
gonna be able to come back and find him. Unless he's assuming that he's dropped down already, but I mean, never assume in this game.
Yeah, I think Kayun is probably listening in for those sounds.
Ooh.
Oh!
Vivid and Poach
Kayun finds
next
him.
to each other. Oh, so he does get shot
down.
Yeah, and once he has those floors above him, he's able to edit and just peek anytime he wants.
Yeah.
Vivid pushing up, trying to get that high ground really near to Poach, actually. This build that's coming up next to him is Poach's. Kayun's below him and Symphony's on that high ground. Seeing Diggy going down to Animal. Oh, wait. Aspect. Like, Animal's his teammate. Chaotic going down to Tempo and Tfue going down. So unfortunately, Tfue not having the best Tfue games. I mean, he's still having great games, but they're not. I mean, there's such an expectation for him now, which can be difficult, definitely. But Aspect sitting on top with 4, Creo and Clarify with 4, Vivid and Party with 4.
Aspect has got another one, so it's 5 now.
Nice.
Yeah, one more puts him at 2 points. Vivid's still
Was Aspect
alive.
the one that were they in the top spot right now? Aspect and Lenane on the leaderboard.
Oh, you mean as far as like the
Oh,
standings?
this is the replay. Oh.
Yeah, he just very quickly makes the.
It's like,
the
I
little
know
edit
you're
there.
in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a tough spot to be in. If you slide down the
It's a
mountain, you take fall
terrible
damage.
spot
so
to be in.
no mats, rough time. He did have the
And no
grappler.
shield either. Vivid going down. Demo going down. Camille's going down. Barney going down. Kayun was able to pick up another elimination. Ooh, Shockwave up to try and get high ground by Aspect. They're on 5 eliminations. So these guys are the ones in your top spot, looking to just hold that lead. They want to deny everyone all possible eliminations. Hopefully
forget.
deny the victory royale. But look at that quick build. Aspect is already into that high ground place, utilizing the mountain in the best way possible. That is how you climb mountain. I think he just
There you go.
showed it to us with a shockwave
Exactly.
and a dream
A
and a lot
shockwave
of
is
mats.
And don't forget, Aspect and Lenane are currently tied for first with Solomon Ghost Bizzle, so
8 people left.
yeah,
And
they've got
Ghost
what the...
Bizzle, they're out. So these guys getting that extra point is going to take the lead from them. I don't, unless someone's able to get 8 elims and the victory royale, I think we're spectating our potential winners.
Potentially. And now if Aspect can get another elimination, that is going to give him 2 points. And then him and Lenane could very well be okay. Okay, look. Okay. all
Not
right.
a good feeling.
I literally in that moment thought, why did I just cast a curse? Why?
Yeah.
Not like this.
Well, yeah.
Oh!
Caster cursing King Richard. Yeah.
Oh, man. He's got to disengage.
See, that what he just did there was definitely what King Richard was trying to do, I think, and then ended up taking that fall damage earlier.
man.
Ooh, Saf and Nico. All right, so these are 2 players that are doing very well on the leaderboards. So if these guys are able to pull off maybe 5 more eliminations, which is most of the lobby, and and
Just
a victory royale,
take down everyone in the
that's
lobby.
gonna
Saf.
definitely put them in a great spot.
Yep, they're currently
Nico
6th.
getting
currently.
carried again. I can only say that because he's my friend. But
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
yes.
Okay,
So I don't think,
Tempo.
is he actually in a bush or is he just in a bush?
I think he's just in a bush. I don't think
Alright.
he is a bush. I think he's
And he's
in
got
a
that
bush.
2 times multiplier. So Tempo's going to be really looking for the opportunity to get that extra limb because he's not in the top 10 right now. He wants those 2 more limbs. And if it means crawling in a bush, it means crawling in a bush. I don't think
He also
he
doesn't
has
have
any
mats.
shame about hiding in bushes.
No mats to his name.
Well, he has 6 wood and 9 brick.
Yeah. This is, it's going to be tough. It's an uphill battle right now.
But same with Saf. So Saf actually doesn't, I don't think he has enough resources to do the quick build down.
Potentially not.
So he's going to hope
and
that he's
now
able to
he
hold high
doesn't.
ground. Maybe Nico is able to split some with him. Oh,
It passes
no,
just
no
grenades.
mats,
He's like,
but
hey,
here's
chuck
some
these
nades.
grenades. If you can get a good bounce,
Oh.
that's first one was a dud. The second one,
These ones aren't going anywhere near anyone, but he can't see through the walls like we can.
That's true. All right, you get 1 grenade down below. Not enough. Not enough. Now that's it. He can't build anymore.
All right.
You have to hope that Nico has builds.
Well, I mean,
I don't think so, because if he did, he probably would pass
these
something
guys are
to Saf.
definitely looking for an opportunity to drop. Yeah, and there you go. So Nico has enough to get down. They're going to try and get on top of Aspect's build, maybe pressure him out, get the elimination on him, and then take over his base, and hopefully take his resources.
72 with just A sliver of health.
All right, so they're sending Nico down. I believe that he has a chug up top, and that's how they're going to decide to play this. Have Nico go down, be the Slayer. You already see them bandaging up. He really needs to try and get in there, cancel that bandage by Aspect, and he does cancel the med kit just by destroying his floor, actually.
Everyone's
Looking for the
jumping down.
eliminations. Aspect goes down. Oh, to Nico. So Nico did get another elimination.
And Hogman was lost in the
victory
storm. So Saf
Royale.
and Nico.
Good job, guys.
So that's the thing, is they're currently in 6th place. And they get 4 eliminations.
One
so they're
point
gonna have the
plus
1
3.
point from there. Yep, they've
Nice
got
4 extra.
4 points.
That's going to do huge work. These guys were definitely close to the other team, so... Wow. Just
Wow.
Great, great day for them.
Yeah,
That's,
we
that's
might have
2 victory
have just
royales.
shifted the entire leaderboard on top of any other points that other players accrued, on
Wow.
top of any points accrued from the 2 times multipliers.
Yep. Show us the standings.
Got to calculate.
Show us
Need a little bit of time.
I know they
Need a
do.
little bit of time.
I know.
Let's
But we
talk
got
about
lots
things.
of content for them.
Yeah.
And we got lots of points to talk about.
Yeah. Where do you want to start?
I want to start with the first game today. Because the momentum during that game was absolutely amazing
Okay.
and crazy. And I feel like after that, I don't know what happened to the North American players. Maybe they,
Just
the
dipped.
ones that, you know, got all the eliminations, they just gave it their all and then, you know, realized that, oh, the point system doesn't really work like that. You know, I can get 14 limbs, but I'm still only getting 3 points. So maybe they kind of scaled things back. But after that point, we really just saw a drop-off of people getting those high elimination games. But of course, still a lot of great gameplays. And
Yeah. It did feel like we kind of slowed the pace down a little bit. And like people
Yeah.
started to play a little more safe.
so I just wonder what their thinking is behind that. So why are people choosing to do that?
Very
And was it a
curious.
choice? Are they being that strategic? Or maybe it's just how they're playing.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Very curious. Let's take a look at some of the highlights coming out of game number 6, the final game of NA for the day.
Yes.
This was a storyline in and of itself.
Aw.
Dr. Lupo and Gubba.
Because of the pie?
Well, yes, but also, you know, they were very close to hitting that point on the board.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, they came up short because Kayun said, I have edit access over
I know,
this.
and I think that, I mean, Lupo's decision to stay there was probably his only decision. He could have just gone and ran around like a chicken with his head cut off with no build and all the spray of everyone else, but oh, this is a Nick Merck snot and the wait for the rift.
He was just patiently like, come on, close. I want the loot down below. There you go, Saf,
Yeah,
Nico.
I really liked how those guys played that, actually. A really, really clean play. Get carried, Nico. I'm just
Yeah.
kidding, sorry.
Because he's your friend, you can
Yeah,
say
he's
that.
my friend, I
Yeah,
can
there
say
you go. So that wraps up all the games today. We've casted 12 games today.
That was a lot of games, but I'm ready for 12 more. Who's with me?
All right, guys. We're going to spin this back up. Here we go.
One
Everyone
more
get
time.
back in the chair.
Epic, can you
no,
provide
sit down.
a
Sit
more
down.
prize pool, please? Yep, we're ready to just do another. Do it all over again. You guys ready? All the players. Let's do it.
You
I'm
know
just
what?
kidding, by the way.
Oh, gosh. You know, I got to say, Aiden and Destroy, definitely one of my favorite duos of the day from NA.
Production value.
There you go.
I just popped into the replay.
Popped into the replay. Yeah,
Aiden was really fun to watch today. And he
Yes.
always is. I think that's why people love him so much. And I'm really happy to have him part of the scene. It just seems that Ghost is able to really find these players that have a specific way of playing. I think every single one of their players have great ways of playing, and Aiden is one of them. He's so fun. He just outsmart, outthink. You know, it's just out-shoots.
Out everything. Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
And out-builds, too. I mean, for being on a regular controller, like, I have no idea how they do that. No
I mean,
idea.
that's just like
Absolutely.
the skill gap right now. He's like, no, there is no skill gap.
No, there's none.
That's right.
I know, it's amazing. He makes, like, when you spectate him, it looks like it's the best PC player, but
Yeah.
no.
Don't forget he plays with a regular, you touched on it earlier, he plays with a regular controller.
Yeah, it's not a modded controller.
Right.
Yeah, so he doesn't have extra buttons, so it's just his regular controller, and
It's pretty impressive, honestly.
Demigod.
Okay, we have another Demigod title given out.
Yeah, I just
That's
gave
Kitty
two.
Plays.
I
That's
know.
how things go.
I just came to me. I got excited.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is he a Demigod sitting pretty?
It's cute.
Got it. So
Mixing
what do you,
it up.
Yeah, there you go. We're
Yeah.
calculating final standings.
Oh. Like, this is the moment that I I want to explain to fans, when you are sitting there as a player, like you're trying to do the math throughout the whole thing, but it really takes watching this cast and being like, okay, like I need to know where I went. Like it's going to take that moment on the stream to find out. So everyone is sitting there right now like,
Well, that's the thing. It's hard to calculate standings against everyone else. You could keep track of your stuff. You'd be like,
Yeah.
I know I have this many points.
yeah.
But you can't track also at the same time what everyone else is doing. You can't be like, if I was in, for example, we had Nico and Saf in 6, you can't be like, well, the top 5 had blank, and we saw them throughout the game get blank, which means they have blank. That's just
Yeah,
tough.
plus
That's
with the
how we handle that for you.
multipliers too, it just adds the extra elements for counting. And I mean, I know you guys are all math whizzes out there. They're probably like, oh, come on, Kitty. I know exactly the standings. I had them an
Yeah,
hour ago.
Okay, I had them. Listen, I had them an hour ago. Okay, you know, another player that I really enjoyed today was actually Zoof paired with
Yeah.
Net J. They were in 11th before this final game.
Okay.
Yeah, there's so much good play.
Well, I just love that the crusade of the bandages. You know, he's like, okay, my teammate's dead, and we don't have enough bandages to go around. I'm going to need all 15 to get into Divot.
And then there you go. And then he ends up getting more eliminations
I know,
after
that was
running for like
wild.
30, 40 seconds in the storm.
Because you'd think he'd be at a real disadvantage coming out of the storm. Like, right in, is this the moment? Or maybe it's not, it's a different time, but coming out of the storm after having bandage, run, like that's stressful as a player, and you don't know who you're running into, and yeah, this is the moment where he gets in there, finishes off these two. Our Razor Scooter player in reverse.
Yeah, Razor Scooter player.
Reverse also
Yeah,
great
I mean,
dude.
that's a really good point, though. He did run forever, and if you've got people that are posted up at gatekeeping,
Yeah,
but luckily, Zeus said,
didn't matter.
doesn't matter.
No, he was definitely playing at the top of his game today for a lot of the times that we saw him.
Do you have a favorite coming out of today? Favorite duo?
I really am impressed with how Tina Reyes and Cease did today.
Same.
Just seeing them consistently on the top of that leaderboard. I mean, we have it in front of us where it's just a list of all the top eliminations for the game. And throughout the games, they were just, you know, top 5 every single time. So that was really enjoyable to watch. And especially because they're a brand new team working together. Like
Yeah.
we discussed this earlier with the Solari team in the EU. There's a lot of these duos who have played a lot together. But what was unique about this NA tournament is a lot of these players have never played games together. Like
Right.
maybe they had a couple days to warm up. I know last night was the time where they had to finalize their duos. So I just think for a new player, they played great, and it was very entertaining to watch. And congrats to everyone that performed well as a new team.
There you go. Also taking a look at Vivid, I mean,
Oh, but those Vivid was
mean-
on. We watched him a lot today. It is because every single one of his plays just very calculated.
just a methodical player. I mean, you look at it, just a clean shotgun there.
He makes things look so. Why you do this, Vivid?
I wanted to play Fortnite
I just
so
want to play
bad
like
right now.
Vivid. Urgh.
I'm just gonna have Vivid just start playing on my account, and then I'll be like, oh, look how good I am.
You're
Whoa.
good.
Yeah, that's pretty much. You're correct. Let's not. do that.
Epic. Watch
just
this guy.
Just kidding. No, but I mean, you know.
I mean, look, shots like that where it's just easy. It's like, oh, I'm just gonna jump up here. Oop, oop. You're down. Okay, I'm gonna go up here. Oop.
Oh my gosh, just an incredible player.
I know, it's amazing.
There's just so much talent.
I
It's just,
know.
it's hard to pick a favorite.
And this is only the beginning. Like, there's so many players out there right now who are watching, who are amazing, and then when they get their chance to show how exceptional they are, you know, especially with things like qualifiers like you guys did at PAX, watching those new up-and-coming people come through and just own it, I love to see it. I love to see it. I
Yeah.
can't wait to see you on the main stage.
You.
I'm talking to you, Jacob, and Matt, and Jennifer. I see you.
That's a lot of people.
I know, it's
All
like
of you.
3 people who are like, how did she see me?
How did she see?
Dang
I
it."
guess I gotta go play Fortnite now.
And become a pro. Can you
become a pro.
imagine? That would be funny.
They're like, that's the story. They
Yeah.
come in and they win the whole thing. And they're like, oh, one time
all
I
'cause
saw
Kitty
Kitty,
on the
and she literally
skirmish.
pointed out to me, and I thought she's speaking
I
to
felt
me,
it
and
in
then
my
I
heart.
won.
Yeah.
I won it all. So shout outs to Kitty, and yeah, win the whole thing.
Yeah.
There you go. That's the story. So you know,
No
you know
pressure.
who you are. No pressure.
On the main stage.
On
World
the main,
Cup.
it has to be. Yeah, there you go. World Cup.
Oh boy.
We'll see you there.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been a super fun day.
I don't think I've laughed this much in a really long time. And
It's-
I laugh
yeah.
a lot on stream. Like, we have a good time there, but just, yeah, casting with you was a pleasure, and it was such a awesome opportunity to be here and meet the whole team. Like, you guys don't realize how much goes on behind the background of these. Like, it's a very nice, beautiful set, but there's a ton of people in the back who are making this all possible, and a really enjoyable user experience. Like, can you imagine trying to follow 100 different player perspectives simultaneously and make sense of it? I think we,
It's pretty challenging.
yeah, but
can
it turned
be-
out great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just because you just put us on your
awesome.
back and you were like, hey guys, I got this. Kitty plays.
Thank
Signing
you,
up.
Zeke. It was so fun. I mean, for my first time casting, I did my best.
I think you did awesome. Chat,
so
what do you guys
scary.
think? Don't forget to hit us with the hashtag Fall Skirmish.
Thanks,
How did
guys.
Kitty do? Answer is, I'm going to answer for you. It was
No, don't
excellent.
ask them how
It was
did I do.
excellent. You know you were laughing. I was
Constructive
laughing.
criticism only. Okay, I really enjoyed this. So
Yeah, no, it was
Yeah.
super fun having you. Yeah, no, I mean, there's always going to be, people that are mean about it, but I think you did awesome. I had a great time.
Well, but I love the meanies too. I love
Yep.
everybody.
You love them all.
Yeah, I love them
What
all.
is it that, what was that meme that someone, so if you're just watching, someone sent you a meme.
Oh, it's like the anime guy with the butterfly, and it's kitty plays to all spectated Fortnite players. Wow, this person is really good and also really nice.
That's the rule that you live by as far as life, right? Everyone is just nice. And I
Yeah.
like all of them.
No, really. I mean, every single person in life is doing the best they can with what they have and what they know. And just to give a lot of compassion and kindness to the people you meet. Smile at everyone you walk past on the street. You never know what people are fighting. And if you're going through something hard right now, I love you and I appreciate you. And if I saw you on the street, I'd give you a hug. You wouldn't be ready for it and you might not enjoy it, but it'll be nice.
So you're just walking around constantly like, hi, how's it going?
Oh, yep.
Hi, how's it going?
Yep.
I'm pretty sure, didn't you walk here this morning or
I
something
did
like
walk
that?
here.
Yeah.
I like nature. Nature in LA. Ha ha. It's lucky that I found a sidewalk, honestly, next to the highway. But
Did you hug someone on the way in?
no, I didn't pass anyone. Nobody
Oh.
walks here. A lot of cars passed me, but I was the only one walking.
You're just like, I'm looking for hugs. Anyone? LA? Hello?
Love
No one.
me.
Love
Oh, Lord. Making me blush.
So let's not forget, before we head into final standings, let's take a look at the stakes.
Oh,
Okay.
I like the steaks.
Let's take a look. Steaks are delicious. Let's take a look at the the prize pool. There we go.
Okay.
Prize pool.
Prize pool.
So don't forget, it's
Dang.
the top 10 duos that are going to place in the money, and they're going to net the club points. And on top of that, we have whatever duo has the most eliminations in a single match. In addition, even if they place outside of placing as well, will get an additional bonus.
Oh,
Yeah,
what is the bonus?
that's 50K.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
for most limbs. I thought you said
Yeah.
outside of 10th place they're getting club points. I'm like, no.
No,
Not so
yeah.
fast.
Yeah. So,
Oh yeah,
Katie?
that 50K bonus, I mean, I think we all know who got that. That was an incredible game. Like when you are so certain that, oh yeah, that's Aiden. I mean, he got the 12.
drops 12, and then Crispy and Cloak say,
We still love you,
14.
Aiden. We know that you're going to be getting those 18 eliminations another week.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's just waiting. We had to hold him back. He's gonna
Yep.
be,
He's just
Showing up.
waiting until I can be one of the people he eliminates
and then that's
another
it.
weekend.
There you go.
Yeah. And then
right.
he's like, oh, you were part of the 18. And I won't be so upset about dying then.
Oh wow! Don't do that. Be nice to Kitty. She's nice
Be
to you.
me.
All right, you ready to do this? I'm gonna let you take this away.
All right, guys.
You ready to build? Bill, you want to build some anticipation?
Yeah, first of all, each and every single one of you are amazing and fantastic players, and you're beautiful, and I love you. But the moment you have been waiting for is finally here. The final standings after 6 games in the 3rd week of the Fall Skirmish, and your winner is
Lenane.
End Aspect.
Wow.
16 points, and we have 3 Fortnites finishing top 10. That's all that matters. Congratulations, everyone. Thanks for coming out tonight.
All right, wrap it up. There you go.
Just kidding.
Yeah. So again,
Oh, wow. Congratulations, Aspect and Lenane. That was just consistent, amazing play. Took advantage of the multiplier when they needed to. And, yeah. And, I mean, Bizzle. Such a good dude.
you're
love
just
him.
saying that because he's a Fortnite.
No. I played with Bizzle in the summer skirmish, and we did amazing. We won 2 games out of 5. So,
2 games?
don't talk down to Bizzle. I mean, so many players here doing a great job. Even people who, you guys, if you didn't get any points, like this is a hard game. This is a hard style. Having that points, only get that point if you get top 5 or 4 limbs. Like I'm sure you got some real nice highlights. You know, put them on YouTube. Link them to me. Hashtag Fall Skirmish. Okay. If you weren't able to get points today, I'm sure you had amazing plays, and I'd love to watch them and like them.
There you
and
go.
subscribe.
And subscribe. Any
Yep.
final thoughts before we sign off for the day?
I would just like to share with everybody watching that it is totally possible for you to follow your dreams. And if your dream is to be one of these people that you've been watching today, or someone on the desk like me as your first time, it's totally possible. All you got to do is take steps like that in your own life towards your goals. Just take one step. Don't worry about how many steps it's going to take. Don't worry about all the steps, but just take that one step. Maybe joining a ladies' Discord to start scrimming if you want to up your game, or joining one of the amateur Discords if you want to start practicing and meeting other players that are as competitive as you for this game, and finding that path that's right for you to achieve your goals. Because it is possible, I promise. And if you need help, you can tweet at me at kittyplays. I'll help you out.
How do I follow that?
Follow your dreams.
Pretend I said something also more inspirational.
What is like the one little, it's like a little sloth gif? It's like,
Well, yeah, that about wraps it up from us. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, huge shout out to Kitty Play. Seriously, if
Thank
you're
you
not
for
following her,
having me.
you guys need to do that. She's,
guys
as you
are
just heard,
amazing.
an incredible human. So please send a
Oh,
follow
thank
her
you.
way. With that wraps
People
up.
watch me for my gameplay.
There you go.
Yeah.
That wraps up week 3. Don't forget to tune in for the trials coming later this week, and we'll see you guys next Friday. Have a great week, and we'll see you on the battle bus.
Bye.